ain't got no proof, nigga, that I went to the hospital and they all told me I had AIDS. I went to like 4 hospitals, and the hospitals was telling me that I had AIDS. AIDS. The minute they talk about your God, look at what you doing. Acting like a bitch, losing all your emotion. So another said the God is a bitch. Yes, I said the motherfucker's a bitch. You said that you talk so much about Kemet. I don't give a fuck about that because it's all man-made shit. You don't see me turned up and going crazy and putting your name. Oh, Judah said this. I don't give a fuck.
Shakka, I don't give a fuck what Ramesses said. I'm Sarnetta. Ramesses was just another man, bro. I don't worship them motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck what Ramesses said. I don't give a fuck what Akhenaten said.
As a people, I hate Africans because of what they did to my people.
There's nothing special about you because you following some spook ass God, some God who we know is narcissistic, who's demonic, who's a goddamn liar, who's bipolar. The God of the Bible is a bipolar motherfucker.
How can I let Red Pill come? Red Pill just have a different ideology than me, but he's still a brother. That 14-year-old African is an African. He's not my brother. He's not my people. Period.
You wrong. You don't know. Everybody on my circuit, they against the Israelites. We hate the Israelites. We can't stand their doctrine.
I don't believe in old Egyptian gods. I don't believe in that stuff. I wasn't even taught that bullshit, right? I'm the one who bangs against the Kemetics. I bang against them and they can't get through me because the gods that they worship, right, were born from another group of thinking, right? So you can't come with me with no goddamn Heru or no other that bullshit. Show it to me in the primary, show it to me in writing, show it to me in the period. You're making the bullshit up.
Polite, if let's say Polite is innocent, he could be a partial victim. You know, maybe he broke up with the girl. Who knows, you know, what happened in that instance. But the only true victim is that girl. So I think that's what we need.
And I think that's being a hypocrite because you have a member of ISUPK who was locked up for child molestation, for rape, or whatever it is, and y'all still support him. Here it is, Polite have not been found guilty, and y'all wouldn't support him. See the double standard?
What
you have
double
a member
standard?
in ISUPK, which y'all support him financially. You put money on his books, but Polite have not been found guilty, and y'all already.
This how I know you taking a strong. This how I know you take a strong position of Polite's innocence, regardless of waiting till the verdict come, because you keep bringing up the same exact thing, even though I've explained the position dozens of times. How many times do I have to explain the same exact position? So in that instance, the brother took a lot of.
Even if you explain it, it still remains the same, though, Captain.
No,
you still support
what remains the same?
Guilty.
But what remains the same, though?
That he was found guilty.
Definitely was found guilty, but he also
Polite was not found guilty.
I'm not saying don't support him, though. Right,
brother. You said if the brother come on my channel, you done.
Wait.
And you know you got me, man. You got me. I said, all right, brother.
That's right. Right. But what is that part? That part is talking about until the trial is over. I just say after the trial is over, if he's found innocent, don't.
All right, peace and Black Power family. Welcome to another Sarnetta TV House of Consciousness production. You already know what it is. This is your brother Sarnetta. I am your host, and I'm bringing in another heavy hitter. You brothers and sisters better be ready. when we build this wall, this comedic wall, oh my God, ain't nothing stopping. We bringing in another young brother. He's a scholar. You one leave, 5 more come in. Reggie leave, 5 more come in. You know what I'm saying? Garfield leaves and turn his back on Kemet, 10 more come in. We already got Chris Harris. We bringing in another brother who is awesome, who is powerful. I would say I don't know, between him and Jabari, I would say they probably right here until I see the brother's work and ethic, and if he can handle the ring, getting in, or the battlefield, or whatever, anybody that come at him, if he can deal with that pressure, I think he can, because he's Kemet. And so without any further ado, I bring to you my brother, Shakka, in the building. What's up, Shakka? He runs the channel of Ma'at Forever. So if y'all are aware of that, make sure you go and subscribe to Ma'at Forever channel. Go over there and show some love for our brother. Peace and black power to you. Hotep. Shakka, what's happening, man? Unmute yourself.
Hotep Sen-E Sanera,
Yeah.
thank you for the invitation. I just want to greet the people as I usually do. Hotep Senu, Hena Senut, Iti, Ren Isha Kandugu Kemet. I hope you're doing well. Bonjour, Sak Passe, Mbote, all that good stuff.
Damn, don't y'all hear that? Don't that sound beautiful to your ears, man, right there? Just to hear him go in on that. I know he's dealing with knowledge, man.
Have you ever met the Follow Banger?
No, I've seen him. I've seen him, but I'm not acquainted with him.
Well, you seen him on YouTube?
But brother, you like to say I know him and him. In 30 years, you don't have a book, you don't have a website, you don't have a platform. You have to go on other people's platforms. So you can talk all you want that you were acquainted with whoever. It doesn't hold any bearing with your scholarship.
Listen, I think everybody knows my work. You're just being introduced. Okay?
What is your work? You've been carrying their suitcases. You went errand and bought them drinks and coffee and tea. Everybody can do that. That's why I nicknamed you Butler.
So Sanetta, so you allow this person to talk about, I carry Sanetta's bags and suitcases.
So you are Butler for Sanetta as well. It's good to know. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So
and Sanetta called you the B word. You did not object. You don't have any bad blood.
You know.
Heck? Why doesn't my screen appear? What's going on? It's a joke. Okay. I think you may be able to hear me, but for some reason, I don't see my face on the screen. Is that funny? What the heck? Let me try something else. What's going on here? Should make a difference, but let's see. Well, I'm frozen actually. But still I should appear on the screen. Okay, well, it's funny. Alright, sort it. Let me check the sound. I can hear myself. I'll put that one there. All right. Hotep Senu, Hena Senut, Iti, Ren I, Shakandugu Kemet. Hope you're doing well. The title of this live stream is Senator AIDS Claim Shakka Ahmose effed other mother and daughters, and ChriSnake, that's in one word, it's a new nickname, master's degree. I wanted to put only Fan Mika, but there wasn't enough space. Let me see who's in the place to be, first of all. E. Bennett is in the place to be. He wrote Birds of a Feather Flock Together. Donnie Williams is in the place to be. Tawa Kinu Nupu is in the place to be. Yeah, late. I wanted to have some rest. I was checking out Young Hairwood's live stream. I was in the chat. And I thought, okay, let me have some rest because, so I went to bed way earlier. So I woke up way earlier. And it's so funny how many times I happen to wake up and I see some stuff in my feed. And it's so funny. It's like, man, I'm going to get spooky. But calling the kettle black law. OG's Fish Room wrote, yeah, Ahmose is another sicko. I heard when he admitted to having sex with his ex-girlfriend's daughter after they broke up, a girl who he met when she was just a child. Disgusting. Two men arguing over which buddy is the worst rapist. Until I can see if you will blend in with us scumbags. Lord Frankie. Shaka don't do drugs, sir. We don't want him down with you. Shaka don't do drugs, Cam Cheddar. You don't want him down with you. Shaka nicknamed Reggie Butler. Yeah, Butler Reggie. Donald Williams wrote he had a new ID. Shaka was kicking Medunetra. Tal wrote, wow, Reggie dissed you and then get upset when you responded? Ego. Well, many people may not know, but I was on Smash Rock was live stream a few months back. And Trackfield, aka Garfield Reed, was on. And when I was addressing Butler Reggie, Garfield will be talking in between. They like to do that, team tagging, whatever. And I hope there's no sexual connotation when I say team tagging because but they by themselves they are not men. They cannot hold their own. And when I would address Trackfield, then Reggie will speak. So when that was happening, I said, when I was talking to Reggie and Garfield will interject all the time. It's chaotic when you're by yourself and you're talking to two different persons at the same time. One time, Unc and Reggie did that on Scam Chatter's panel. But I handled these fools. So I said, actually, when I addressed Garfield and Reggie was talking, I said, Reggie's his daddy now. When I was talking to Butler Reggie and Garfield was talking, I said, Garfield's his daddy now. And Reggie said, my father's deceased. Fuck you. And he said, he talk about my parents. Fuck him. And with all fairness, Smash Rockwell said, no, he ain't said that. You made that up. This should still be online on his panel, but I don't know which video it is. Obviously, you won't find that in the title. But I played it. I played the exchange. Actually, if you go on my channel and you type FU and, but I've put the stars. I can show you better than I can. Show you better than I can tell you. That was 7 months ago. Videos in the chat, you see? Let's have a look. Is that the title of the video? I'll probably give the link to the video where this took place. Usually I do. But let's see. I made some commentary, but I will find the part quite easily.
I'm not tripping over that, but you will hear later on the narrative. Some people think that they can just narrate to you what's going on, even though you have eyes and you can see, and you have ears and you can hear. He's ancient Egyptian.
I just let
Now here, dictionary of my source is the Württemberg, that German dictionary, the most complete dictionary of ancient Egyptian.
I just let.
See, for the record, that beach-made Garfield here said, like a woman. When I asked him to repeat what he said, he wouldn't repeat what he said, man. It's not cool when you have suckers who act a certain way online, but damn well in your face they wouldn't act like that. They wouldn't use those words, you know what I'm saying? But it's okay. I ain't losing sleep over it.
Now here, Garfield went, he's acting like a woman. He said woman. So now you will see how much of a pussy cat, how much of a female cat he is. You will hear it because I'm going to ask him, what did you say? And if he was thorough, if he was a man, he would have repeated, I said that. But listen up.
Please just let him talk, Garfield, because you got to let him say his piece.
I asked one question, man. You
no. What did you just say?
Festival.
Nah, this is barbarian Reggie. Reggie said he's not comedic, and he behaves like a savage. He behaves like a barbarian, and we're gonna listen to him. Bro, Asiatic. You know what, man? I don't know what you mean, but you can tell me if it's you. It's no problem. Yeah, we went to Australia. I was asking about him. My sister who just have the doing. You can hear it to me. That's not disrespect.
Ask for a festival.
Yeah, no, I can hear Reggie. Question. No. In the first place, he's challenging about ISIS being a virgin. Now that has been demonstrated, and he's not putting it up the bag, but I'm not sleeping on it. Now he's like a cult.
Okay. There's one thing that I actually forgot that. Garfield already put up a challenge as he was live streaming. And he said he'd give like $100 or $200 for somebody to show ISIS being a virgin in the text. And he said like every hour it will add another $100. So I came up with a video. Oh, Garfield owes me so much. I made the calculation because the live stream lasted like 7 hours, So I say he owed me that much, and here it is, and I actually shown ISIS being described as a virgin on the Kemetic text. Because those guys like to challenge Kemetic people as if we're making stuff up all the time. I even sent him an email. He replied something like, "Oh, you funny" or whatever, So he made the live stream. He was looking bad at there. He made the live stream and the Butler Reggie was on, and that's the live stream where because B-Made Butler Reggie would not speak to me, I had to wait on hold for 40 damn minutes, man. Who does that? And for 40 minutes, man. Trackfield played, a little bit of my video. Then Reggie was trying to refute it. You know how much of a sucker he is. For example, he said Maat is a bird. Then he tried to come with an excuse of as to why Maat is a bird. And we know the first time we heard Maat is a bird is Tazi during the weighing, so we wonder. Reggie went on for I was on hold for 40 minutes. And after he was going online on Google, looking for some article to refute me. He didn't find Jack. He was so ridiculous. He humiliated himself. And then he said, I need to do more research. Then I was put on the panel after 40 minutes of waiting. And I said, well, Reggie did the best he could. Let me share that video. I ain't going to play it. I just want to share it. It was so funny. It was so funny. And I said, Reggie did the best he could. And he goes, well, okay, you show me since I did the best I could. You show me. Hold on. Now, hold on. If I put, I see, will show. Usually I said, but, sometimes, so the laymen understand. There it is. I want to make sure that I've shown. Dang. Did not show the whole. Well, first of all, I even forgot. There's so many things happening, man. I remember really when they told me "F you," which I will show. ISIS, the Virgin, on an original text, Garfield owes me $4,200. I wasn't expecting that paper, but it's just according to what he said, And usually I play this people saying this and that, what I'm saying. So anyway, so you have that one here. Now, what I want to show you for the record is so you can see how I was put on hold on the panel. How like this one was 8 months ago. Okay, so you can see I was put on hold for 40 minutes, and when I told Reggie, when I said, okay, Reggie did the best he could, he was so salty about it, man. He's a real punk, man. He's a real punk. 40 minutes on doing Google search, Google scholarship, which many people do. They just type something and then they look for something. Now they use GTP. Many people use GTP and they want to give you some answers like that. But hey, man, a lot of time you can pass through that. When you're seasoning. So should be there because that was 8 months ago. I think that's the one. Weak as ever. Sorry, I'm taking time with this, but it's important. We're documenting. I'm not making stuff up. This one. I even have a video that's entitled 8 months ago. Garfield removed his latest video. What could be the reason? Because those guys, that's how they get down, man. So hold on. Maybe it's that one. Yeah, that's the one. The title is strong, but put me on hold 40 minutes. Expect me. Get back. So that's the video right there. LGBT agenda. Assad bent over and got smacked. Who else? Garfield, Reggie, Jahi, Sean. Just gonna show you a preview, really. And go chronologically. This dude here on the screen, that's who I nicknamed Batishon. He had the nerve to try to holler at me. And ever since he disappeared from the play, he's a smart dude. He disappeared. We haven't heard from him. I haven't heard from him. I haven't seen him because he got to know the real. He saw how I did Butler Reggie. And, many people thought that Butler Reggie was some sort of scholar or something like that. No. You have the nerve to Shakka. You don't even translate text. You just argue. Brother, sister, let me tell you something. Be very good. Maybe people call it gaslighting or whatever. Be very careful about what people tell you about other individuals. Try to ask, okay, where can I find that statement, whether it's written and preferably verbally, because some people are weak and lame and they're going to send people like pounds with some wrong narrative. Oh, that guy's pseudo. He doesn't know anything. Then you're going to holler at the dude thinking he's a pseudo, but the dude, he's way more skilled than you, way more knowledgeable than you, and then you embarrass yourself. A lot of people do that. And the House of Consciousness, that's what they do all the time. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. So you see, track film at the last stream, Jesus Wars versus Current Wars, ISIS a virgin or not. He had to get Butler Reggie because Garfield has no knowledge, has no information. All he does is read what he finds on Christian apologies websites, or he's going to recite or quote what's written on those Christian books. You know what I'm saying? Garfield is one of the lamest dude the black community has ever known in any period of time. Garfield is one of the lamest dude that the black community has ever known. All time period combined. Dude was into scamming and so-called credit repair, and he didn't work anymore, and he started to get into quote-unquote information. And we all know he's a punk, and he ran from the debate between Jabari with some phony excuses. He's one of the lamest, man. He's one of the lamest, man. Anyway.
Flowers like a winnet, right? And so
you see, Butler Reggie
flower could be the same as
looking for something. I'm on hold. I have to wait. It's good online on Google. It's good on the TLA. Virgin. See, he's running his mouth.
Getting a whole white book.
See?
Now let's look at.
Let's put it stuff. Let's put in some books. All right? It's going for a long time. No.
I try to speak English, right? I think in English.
And this is what I put in the comment. Can you see it? I'm gonna make it larger. I wrote, picture Reggie debating Jabari. It will be hilarious. I have to wait 40 minutes. I didn't even know it would last for 40 minutes. So I'm in the chat, you know what I'm saying? I'm having fun. Reggie's trying. Going online. He's trying.
Basically.
You know, look at this hairy dude. He wrote, when you get on, what? See, earlier I wrote Ini. We'll see when I get on the panel because Butler Reggie wouldn't speak to me. So I'm on hold in the back chat. You know what I'm saying? Because Garfield is a biatch. He has to find out, you know, what he should do. One time he asked, okay, what should I do? Butler Reggie, should I put him on or what? So I'll tell him, Ini, we'll see when I get on the panel. And he goes, when you get on what? Go be a father to your child. And that monkey lady, what's her name? I forgot her name. She even labeled me a baby creep scholar. When I destroyed Ujao and Osahimo Fake on Smash Rockwell's panel, I've shared that link many times. See, my back was leaning on the baby crib. My daughter I gave them that, I destroyed them with my daughter sleeping here, sleeping on my lap. And it's Ujao's significant other at the time, you know, I don't know, you know, but I mean, we knew, you know, that she thought that I was inside the baby creep. So she wrote in the chat, you know what I'm saying, baby creeps collar, laughing, you know. And that only found Mika, monkey clown, she's been copying for these scammers, child molesters, rapists, and until this day she still does. And she knows that after my intervention, the riparian arts have disappeared. Before my intervention, people in the conscious community thought that the riparian arts were scholars. They actually thought that Asahim Ofek had some degree in linguistics. That's how dumb those people were. So to this day, she's still butthurt, but she's capping the most for Garfield Reed. Right? Now hold on. So you know, Go be a father to your child. That dude, I don't even think he knew me. I think he heard what Butler Reggie or Garfield or whatever Simon Fegma told him about me. But he's wise, because after I got at him, he disappeared. He's like, man, that guy's level is too high. You remember DBZ, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball? They had the stuff like that, the device, and he shows the level of the opponent, you know. And when you see the level is low, it's like, oh man, I handled him, easy, But at some point, Goku's level doesn't really show. And then all of a sudden, oh my God, 300, 3,000. And sometimes the level is so high that the device would just explode. So when Batishon realized my levels, oh man, it's level 2 high. I'm jetting out of there, man. They tricked me. But anyway, that's for those that's back in the days, the DBZ. So Butler Reggie's still looking for stuff. He's going online. Then finally I'm on a panel, and I'm gonna say, you see, I have good memory. Reggie did the best he could.
See whether or not rise a volcano or allies in Egyptian text. That's cool, that flies, because that's their homie. They band over together, they smack each other's bum, probably. You understand what I'm saying? But now they try to refute what I presented. They make me wait for 40 damn minutes, and then I'm told after nearly 50 minutes, oh, I'm going to put somebody else on.
Yeah, I mean, it don't matter. I mean,
if he got to go, get him in, get him on, because if now I'm curious. If he's not following proper methodology, like normally I would recommend.
What proper methodology? The Google scholarship? He doesn't even know what. I mean, to do it. I'm going to ask him the question if you watch the video. Listen.
Shakka, as a person I know does method nature, but if I find that he doesn't do proper methodology, I can't recommend him. And I'm nobody, but I am somebody. So,
Shakka, you have the slides, or you want to show the video?
You can play the video. That would be best if you want to. I cannot dictate what you want to do on your channel. I mean, Reggie tried the best he could. He didn't know where to go, and he said he would do more research.
All right, no problem. So, show your slides? Go ahead.
No, I don't want to show the slides. The video is there. You can play it if you want.
No, we want to see your work. I tried. I want to see your work.
The video is online. You want to see my work now? And Reggie,
put the video online. I want to see who he's referring to.
All right.
I want to see your work. I tried. I did the best I can.
Did you see the video, Reggie?
No, put the video online. I want.
You heard Monkey.
All right, so you got the picture. You got the picture. You know what I'm saying? 40 minutes trying to refute me. And the funny thing, when I asked him if he's seen the video, he was like, I've seen some of it. Garfield is like, you want to show your slide? I had the video already. My slides are in the video. So I'm like, play the video. He's going to play some, but not all of it, So he embarrassed himself. I was not even on the panel. I was in the back chat. And he was trying to refute me for 40 minutes and anything. I had to do more research. Then he goes, I want to say if he has good methodology. Google Scholarship is good methodology. The dude's trying to refute you. And he doesn't even know how. That's not methodology. But anyway, let's go back. So he was really butthurt about that already. He was very tight. He was very tight.
When she is a virgin. You hearing, Reggie? But it's all good. I'm not tripping on that though. But you will hear later on about Barry and Reggie. He's not comedic. He doesn't deal with spirituality.
Y'all let him talk. All right, y'all ain't gonna let him talk. Why y'all ain't gonna let him talk? Why?
You heard Smash Rockwell? You see? See, many times I'm cool. I'm like a metal fellow. Like, why would we have chaos, And they usually do that, you know what I'm saying? That's why when I tell people, let's have equal time, that's when they're messing themselves up. You understand? Because they know damn well. I mean, you see me with Apostle Zaquan, when he will barely let me get a sentence in. And at the end, he say, oh, well, and next time I'm going to let you, I'm not going to cut you off. I got carried away or something like that. You seen with Black Jesus Minister when he would cut me off and talk during my time. And in the end, he apologized. You understand what I'm saying? The Zayak was getting destroyed from the get-go. Scamchat had to intervene, and still they made a fool of themselves. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know, I don't mean to brag or anything like that. You know, so I'm just showing you. So I'm not claiming it. I'm showing you.
Why y'all doing
that's
that?
How they get down. That's how they get down.
Come on, let him talk, and then y'all can respond after he finished. Like, what's up?
And even Onk had to talk, but it's all good.
Okay. Garfield, you stated publicly that Reggie was not helping you for the debate with Jabari. Reggie
you
know, I even forgot that, but I got Butler Reggie on tape saying that he wasn't helping Garfield. Garfield on tape saying that Reggie was not helping him. And Reggie messed up. He wanted to present something on PowerPoint, and we could see the slide. Maybe not just one, but we could see at least one of the slides for Garfield's upcoming debate versus Jabari. And they were mad at me for pointing that out. He made a mistake live on air, man. I didn't hack his computer to see it. And then Onk and other people were like, well, you know what I'm saying? It's help. He didn't do he didn't prepare his slide. He's helping you. You can ask for help. He didn't taking people for idiots. Like I said, you know, Onk, when people were insulting my mother, it's like, hey, that's how we get down in America. We talk to each other. Man, please, man, stop taking people for idiots. But anyway, Smash here is going to tell me that I'm off topic.
Now, wait.
They're protecting each other, you know.
Nobody's helping me there.
No, I'm not. For the record, maybe you're not aware, Garfield, but Reggie said yesterday that he is helping you. So basically, you're saying that Reggie's lying.
And then indeed, one time Butler Reggie, he slipped up and he said that he was helping Garfield. He said it live on air. You know, people lie so much they forget their lies. But anyway.
That's fine. But hold on. If Reggie says that, that's fine. So why are we making a big deal out of that?
No, it's not a big deal. If you don't want to answer, you don't have to. But you cannot just lie to the people like that.
He just
one
answered.
of you two is lying. Which one is lying?
Smash says he just answered it. So that's the answer. You know, I'm confronting him saying, well, maybe he didn't know, but yesterday he said he was helping you. And he said, that's fine. If he said that, that's fine. It's difficult to refute that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, those guys are clowns, man.
You are lying. You are lying. Because
hold on, Reggie, hold on. Okay, before this conversation goes left, you asked something about
Reggie had enough to say that I'm lying. And you know I played it. You know what I'm saying? I played Reggie saying that he's helping Garfield, but anyway.
Reggie helping me. Is there something else you wanted to ask?
No. Now mind these were
Heru.
Yeah, that's why he said Heru is Greek.
He said seed of Heru is Greek. I'm not sure that people versus Jabari.
You see, I have all the receipts, man. This is Reggie sleeping, mistakenly showing the slides. Now you may not be able to see, but here on the top left corner it says Reggie slide. That's Reggie presenting. And you see, opening round, is Christianity stolen ancient Egyptian philosophy? The answer is no. Christianity is built on syncretic Hellenism. And it says, today I will settle a long debate in our communities. I have used qualitative data acquisition by interviewing a host of scholars and consulting primary and secondary sources to come to the conclusion that written Christianity was born out of the Hellenistic world that absorbed ancient Egyptian, Persian, Greek, Roman, Gnostic, Canaanite, Akkadian, Hebrew traditions, and Coptic. I will show you direct evidence in quotes, citations, and rebut my opponent's claims. My opponent will not be able to show direct or secondary sources that show ancient Egyptian philosophy was stolen. Lastly, I will show that Jabari Osase thinks is ancient. I'm sorry, I'm reading it as it is. Thinks is ancient Egyptian Kemetic is actually Plutarch thinking, and it is he who has stolen material for he cannot pull directly from the text. He claims is an expert to make his point. Jabari Osase does not understand syncretism or other concepts related and relies on no scholastic methodology. Jabari in the debate has to define stolen and show ancient Egyptian philosophy was stolen. He has to cite sources, not picture. He cannot prevail with mere similarities and conjecture. I will show that all prior beliefs of people was absorbed by the Hellenistic, and Christianity was born from the Greek, Roman, Persian, Hebrew, Gnostic, Akkadian, and even ancient Egyptian world. Now check out the date. That was 7 months ago. 7 months ago, there was no debate scheduled between Reggie and Garfield. He's basically preparing the whole, and that's just the opening. That's the opening round. We can see that that's a slide here. You see how many other slides we see? Reggie was busted preparing the slides for Garfield. It doesn't mean he was preparing all the slides, but damn, man. So you see, Garfield is a punk. And we know that Garfield had 500 slides. When you have 500 slides for a debate, it means you are disorganized. You don't know where to go. And he wants to do what some people call gish galloping, just running his mouth, not knowing where to go. No methodology. So you can see why Butler Reggie was real salty, because he was busted.
Opening round. Hear it.
I think really you holding on to a grudge, and
I think here that's when he's going to slip up and say that he's helping Garfield.
I don't want you to get blinded by that, and just you got to move past that one.
You know how I moved on? Smash doesn't like it, but I'm helping Garfield, right?
The volume is a bit low, but did you hear that, brothers and sisters? He said Smash doesn't like it. That's Smash Rockwell, Jonathan Owens. He says Smash doesn't like it, but I'm helping Garfield. And then, did you hear what he said when I brought that up? You're lying. You're lying. Reggie is not only a butler, he's a pathological liar as well. But he's not used to getting busted. You understand what I'm saying? That's one of the main reasons those guys dislike me, man, because I show the truth, whether they like it or not.
How I moved on?
You can put the volume up, but listen to what he says.
By that, and just you got to move past that one.
You know how I moved on? Smash doesn't like it, but I'm helping Garfield, right? To see, and we're gonna see whose research in general is poor. So Garfield doesn't need my help, but there's some things that I can help him on, but he doesn't need my help.
He realized he slipped up, so he said Garfield doesn't need my help. You know what I'm saying? You know, so he was busted. But anyway, let's go back now. You're gonna hear him telling me F you, and then I'll go back to the main topic at hand, because you know I'm actually showing so much receipts. People are not used to that.
He's very passive aggressive. Some people, this is what it means, and I told,
But yeah, he did say that he's very passive aggressive.
You got to move on.
To see, and we're gonna see whose research in general is poor. So Garfield doesn't need my help, but there's some things that I can help him on, but he doesn't need my help, right? But so I will do it that way. I am very, very passive aggressive.
And you heard he said, we'll see whose methodology is poor. Why did he say that? Because Jabari told Reggie, your methodology is poor. And he's been butthurt ever since. Butler Reggie has an ego that's off the roof, man. If you tell him the slightest thing that is not positive, the slightest criticism, he will hold the grudge damn near forever, because he feels like he's so high because Scam Cheddar labeled him Dr. Reggie. He's no doctor. He has some knowledge. He knows some nature. Yes, it's true, but his methodology is just ridiculous. Now,
even said he's like, you know, to get some.
Okay. Yeah, that was a good discourse.
Reggie,
y'all did that
Reggie,
too.
go ahead. You want to get some steam off your chest. So
no, Reggie. Hold on, Reggie. Don't feed into this, bro. We're having a beautiful show. Yeah, sometimes, Reggie, we got to take a step back.
You see that Beachmate Garfield? I'm addressing Reggie. Beachmate Garfield want to act like he has wisdom or something. Oh, no, Reggie, don't feed into that. Like I said something negative or something. Right, Garfield, you're a real biatch monkey clown mother. You ridiculous
little homie, weak ass Punani dude, man. For real, man. I mean, you're so ridiculous. You're lame. You have some unifan Mika cheerleading for you, some dumb, retarded Sabio cheerleading for you. You're embarrassment, man. But anyway, let's continue.
And just let the show go.
Yeah, let's not fight.
I'm not feeling. I'm gonna say an incantation for the brother.
You heard Smash Rockwell? Yeah, let's not. Then he stopped himself, like, okay, no, let me not cap here. You do didn't say anymore, man. You know.
No, I don't want to fight. You're the guy who screamed at Jesus. You're the guy who earlier called me a sissy. You know, it's all good. But
yeah, on top of using the word woman, he used the term sissy as well. But he knows if he would have said that in front of my face, man, he would have got a reality check. You know what I'm saying? But anyway.
Now, like one twist for you, so that them see the two, or will not.
We're gonna call you CC is a term woman, and then you address somebody else. No, don't feed into that. Being disrespectful and ridiculous, but yet want to act like they have wisdom or knowledge or something like that.
God, thing people I
move forward. I mean, as you can see, I made a fair bit of commentary.
Don't do.
But Reggie, go ahead. Now. But Reggie, go ahead, get it off your chest so we can get it over with.
Your phone messing up, so you might wait till you.
Don't do it, Reggie. Don't do it.
You going in and out.
Garfield is his daddy now.
Hold on with all that. Hey, so Reggie,
you heard? You heard? So Garfield kept talking. I'm talking to a dude. Garfield has, I mean, who's a woman? Who's acting like a woman? I'm talking to Butler Reggie. Garfield's in here like a cheerleader or something.
Do you want to speak your piece?
My father is deceased. Fuck you.
Heard it?
You heard that?
See, many people in the conscious community doesn't know he told me that. You know what I'm saying?
Barbarian about that's the guy. Months. The bad. Word.
Bring up my parents.
Oh wow, man! How y'all do all that?
All right. Well,
bring up my parents. Fuck you.
I don't think he.
Second time. That's Butler Reggie. So if some elders are watching, or if elders didn't know, let them know, because they're probably saying, "It's Shakka's talking about us. He's slandering us. He's gossiping on us."
Now the first time wasn't enough. Some people they feel like that big feels pseudo so and now he has some new narrative.
He did that, but he didn't do that, Reggie. You made that up.
You heard what Smash Rockwell said? He didn't do that, Reggie. You made that up. You can't wait. Do you agree with him? You cannot find that's not what he. Yeah, that's what I said. And he was not.
My dad.
Let's rewind. That's not what he said.
Let's rewind. That's not what he said.
My daddy. Garfield is my daddy now. That's what he said.
Yeah, that's what I said. Anyway, but about the F justify he made it.
Let me talk, Reggie.
Fuck
that's
him.
why I say let me talk.
So he said, F you, F him. And at this point, I didn't even trip, because I like to think things over, before I react.
Talk, Reggie.
So he said it twice.
Now, that's what he said.
Reggie, that's why I said let me talk, Reggie, because I knew where it was going.
No, but listen,
I'm in Reggie, the same situation.
Reggie.
Unc says, let me talk, Reggie, because I knew where this was going. It means that probably Unc knew that Reggie was fuming. See? And to Unc's credit, I can stop now. To Unc's credit, I decided not to listen to the rest. Oh, I didn't even show you, but, actually, after that, I said, okay, I want to, greet everybody. I'm greeting such. I think I even said Butler Reggie's name, and I bounced. I'm like, it's best that I don't lash out now. You know what I'm saying? Let me think it over. I'm going to bounce, you know what I'm saying? And to Unc's credit, once again, I didn't listen to the rest, but I was told that Unc got at Reggie for that. You know what I'm saying? To his credit, he got at Reggie for that. You know what I'm saying? So there was this situation. So then I had some clap back for the dude, you know. And I think the situation with the ISIS where I was put on hold for 40 minutes, maybe that was after. I don't even recall if it was before or after. And so I had some words for the dude, you know. But one time, I think he was still on Smash Rockwell's live stream. I told Reggie, you know, I extended off an olive branch. I said, you know, I didn't like what was going on, but I felt attacked, so I was just blind. But you know what I'm saying? You have knowledge and all that, you know. So, you know, we talked, we were cool, but then he started these shenanigans again. So people need to know that. I'm sorry I took some time, but it's important for people to know that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no bully, you know, I ain't no Thanos or Suge Knight terrorizing the conscious community like the music industry was terrorizing. No, not at all. Not at all. But enough is enough, man. You're not gonna, you know, disrespect me all your lifetime thinking I'm gonna be, you know, some sort of Gandhi like uh monk or something. No, no, no. Uh-uh. No. Go back to the comments. So it was at that point that he decided to show us up. See? So after that, I nicknamed him Butler Reggie. See, people need to understand. The dude told me F you. So if he's mad at the Butler Reggie nickname, I can say F him also. You know what I'm saying? He was pissed. And when I said Gaffy is his daddy, he used that as an excuse. And even said he's talking about my parents. Parents, that's plural. That's two people. But anyway, Shaka going to enjoy whipping the floor with these dudes for a few years, I think. As long as it takes, man. Because they talk about people all the damn time, but when they do it, it's cool. And if I do it, they're like, oh my God, that's all he does. Please stop. Oh my God. Man, come on. We can hear you, but can't see you. Okay. At one point, I think okay. What's up? Any emergency, Shaka, at this time? I don't understand. Common storm is in the place to be. She wrote, what sort of shenanigans are these characters up to today? Killer B, the witch finder, is in the place to be. Now, for those who don't know Killer B, many people in the conscious community are scared of me, intimidated by me, so they have to team up, gang up, and still they're failing. But Killer B, they just won't say his name. It's like, you know, Candyman. It's another level, particularly the Hebrew Israelites or those who used to be Hebrew Israelites. And Killer B says, where's my video? I want my video. Can you imagine? Usually you will deter people from making videos about you. You will show them, man, look, you want that smoke? That dude got made an example of. That dude got made an example of. You may want to think twice. You know what I'm saying? It's for your own good. But the kid is where's my video? Last time I showed him, you know, so and so made a video about me. He said, where's my video? You don't have many people like that. You don't have many people who make requests, who make orders for some video going at him because he knows he has the get back. He has the get back ready, man. He has receipts like crazy, like the brother Tar Nupu. You know what I'm saying? Like Ching Ching. And now like Young Hero. He's showing crazy receipts. I'm going to share one of his video shortly. So Donnie Williams talking about some people. Some people name, I don't even put his dude's name because, man, when he live streams, I think he has like 5 people, 10 people watching or something like that. He made several videos about me put my face on some woman body. But you know, hey, who knows, man? You may cross path with some people and they're gonna see, you know, they're gonna see what's up. I don't want to talk too much, you know, because you didn't see me do that, putting people's face on a woman's body. You know what I'm saying? Now, MF Dreadson is in the place to be. We've been there with Reggie, Butler Reggie. Have a grudge against. Oh, no, don't go there, bro. I got the receipts, yes, indeed. Reggie looked like a troll waiting on the bridge. Oh my goodness. Young Harry was in the place to be. Gaffy, the man who wrote the song, Zip It Down. I could show it, but I've been showing too many stuff. I want to get to the topic at hand. Shaka, what you going on? You don't see? Sugar Hayes in the place to be short. I hate that man. I hate that men use female things as a weapon against each other. Let me see if the sound is loud enough. Yeah, it is loud enough. Texas Bama is in the place to be. Shaka be getting them tight. Oh, indeed. Donnie Williams is in the place to be. He's a millionaire that shouldn't have been an issue. Self-proclaimed millionaire. That house might as well be a psychic unit. Right doctors in the place to be. Akasha 254 wrote, Chris kind of made me feel not sure after he endorsed what Sanada wrote about Shaka Baby God. No, I'm not saying he endorsed it. I will not go there, but he clearly didn't care at all. He had no concern, no words for that. And that's Mr. Decorum. But now he has a new nickname. It's ChriSnake, all in one word. Donnie Williams wrote, he started capping, here, finished capping. New dude. The Legend of Doom had live a few hours ago. The Legend of Doom, who's that? Shakka Ahmose is mentally sick too, and calling others sick, yet he needs a real-time psych evaluation. I'm only reading the comments, man. He tried to make music law. Well, I'm gonna keep it real. I like his music. Many people don't know, but he had an album. I think it was released on the Black Power Records then. Then he had the 9 Valley movement. I think he was called For Black People Only. Back then he used to sell it on CD Baby, you see? And that's how I knew about him. He had a song called Black People Song. And when I heard Jabari saying, I cannot give the exact quote, but I'm paraphrasing, but Jabari was saying that people didn't know Shakka Ahmose before he came on his panel, because indeed Shakka Ahmose went on Jabari's there's Jabari also say YouTube, there's the Shrine of My YouTube, and it may be another YouTube channel. I forgot the name. But if you type it in the search engine, on YouTube, on the search bar, you will find it. Shaka was interviewed and he sung one of his song. But many people know Shaka singing, but he used to rap. He will sing also sometimes, but he used to rap mainly. So I'm gonna keep it real. I bought that album. Once again, I'm not sure if the title is For Black People Only, and it was fire, man. I ain't gonna front, man. We're not the best of buddies, you know what I'm saying? But real is real, man. Like Aisha Segment, I bought 2 of her first albums and they were fire. But then when she started, endorsing Trump and all that, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, I ain't checking out for her anymore. And not just because she endorses Trump, because anybody is entitled to their political choice, but she was no longer talking that, that Black Power stuff, let's say, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, she changed direction. I didn't diss her, but I did buy her album. I even made a video then showing the physical CDs, because, people, yeah, support the brother, yeah, support the sister, but they ain't supporting themselves. They expect other people to do it. So that's why I did it. But, when I saw all the stuff she was doing, you know what I'm saying? Having some videos with some, before it's like, Black people only, and then it's no longer the case. Sometimes you will need some transition, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I ain't dissing the sister. Many of you don't know Aisha Segment, but she had a song, The White Man's Beat, and it was even featured on World Star Hip Hop. And when you're featured on World Star's Hip Hop, you're getting some shine, you're getting exposed, you're getting many views. And I remember when I was on the phone with South and said, yeah, that's like 2008, 2009. Said he told me, well, she's on World Star, and then Sanetta, instead of letting her get her shine, and he uploads the video on his channel, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, Shaka cloning Reggie Law. So all these to say that, many people don't know that, but that was way before he appeared on Jabari Osase, and that album was fire, you know what I'm saying? He had another song, The Greatest Thing I ever heard. I think it's a Japanese producer who made the beat. and black people song, many people liked it, and some people complained because there was a lady rubbing on his arm. Oh man, that's misogynistic, that's chauvinistic. So he even made the effort to create basically to edit the music video without that part of the lady rubbing her the dude's arm. You know what I'm saying? You have other rappers have ladies, pee popping, booty shaking, and they don't complain. But anyway, it's just besides the point. So see, I ain't gonna be like, I like some music because I have a situation with someone. I'm gonna be, oh, his music is whack. I'm not really that. I'm not really like that. So Trackfield, aka Zip It Down, yeah. His music moves were suspect. I really tried to see the man, but the images were saying different. But once again, many people know about him singing. I don't have an issue about singing, but he used to rap mainly back then, you know what I'm saying? Exceeds lame. They made you wait for minutes. That wasn't an accident. It was 40 minutes, yes, indeed. It wasn't an accident. Yes, Emike, that's the lady who said Baby Chris Color. I actually tried to look for the video. I didn't find it. I don't know what type of title I had, you know what I'm saying? But I addressed it. I shown the comments that she left, you know what I'm saying? And probably the comment is still there on the oh no, it was on, but it was on Smash Rockwell. So the comment should appear also in the chat. All right. These guys here, Shaka. When they see Shaka come in, they be like, run. Dragon Ball Z levels, yeah. My heart goes to abused children, but the house of consensual deviance is full of abused child molest. Damn you, Kakarot. Pathetic. Sorry, it's a bit late for the comments, but I like to go through the comments, This one I took notice to Shaka for busting Asar's ass. Oh, that's when you knew about me. Okay. Well, that's no pause, no homo, like they say, but I understand what I mean, And yeah, people thought the dude was a scholar or something, you know what I'm saying? Scam Cheddar med experiencing psychosis related to a medical condition, AIDS. Scam Cheddar is experiencing psychosis due to cocaine snorting that went all the way under his skin. BJMN even let you speak 1 second. Oh, he was the most indignant Jesus I ever met. But to his credit, I read the email that he sent to me. He apologized. You know what I'm saying? I think he said he's sorry. I'm not sure if he used the word that he apologized after I left. And the fact doctor told him, man, that wasn't the best behavior. So to his credit, you know what I'm saying, and it has to be said, you know what I'm saying? I respect that, that he realized his behavior was wrong and he apologized. Other people, like, we seen about the dude who was watching what looked like porn. He's busted. He's showing it on the screen by accident when the girl is sitting on the father's lap. And instead of saying, I'm sorry, the dude's cursing people out, So see character, you know what I'm saying? But I guess ChriSnake finds it okay. ChriSnake ain't going to address that. You know what I'm saying? What happened to Osar? I didn't watch. I mean, JJ, he gives me a headache with his immaturity. JJ is different, man. Some people say it's the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame me on the alcohol. Akashi, Asar. And now whenever you see Asar, that's the dude that I nicknamed Asar Himo Fake. Bounce because the so-called conscious community doesn't read books. Oh yeah, he had the nerve to say that people don't read. See, if you don't read his stuff, he's going to tell you that you don't read. You know what I'm saying? That in the meaning of Kemet arguments, yeah, we destroyed that. Smash Rockwell and I, we destroyed that. It was embarrassing for them, man. It's like, 3 hours, man, we moonwalk on their scholarship. Jao was getting destroyed, called, saw him fake for backup, or saw him fake, felt sorry, tried to help, humiliated themselves. Dude was caught, and I got him on tape. Asking, do you have any degree in linguistics? He would not answer. And so people got to know the dude doesn't have any. He wanted people to think that he had. These dudes borrowing us here. Yeah, they are. Combined with pseudo claims, just so I'm clear. They're lazy. Yeah, they're lazy. He admitted it. He said he's very passive aggressive. Yeah. You see it. Track field. Flawed. Traffic go along, get along. Why do they like calling real men sissy? They be in closet for real. He said that because he's upset he's a poor student. Shaka is bullying us. Please stop bullying me, Shaka. Reggie imitation, lol. Yeah, Shaka said that, and now you're talking about your daddy is dead like a baby. Yeah, I said Garfield is his daddy. Because Garfield was acting like his daddy. That's not disrespectful to the dude's parents. Everybody know that, but that's a narrative they come up with. Who has 500 slides? Well, Trackfield does, and he zips it down. Butler Reggie sound like a 5-year-old spoiled brat. B. Bennett, probably he has not close to his daddy because that's not grown man reaction. I don't know, man. I'm not making any claims on that. Butler Reggie be on his menstruation constantly. Beto wrote, this is normal behavior to me, but you must think American blacks are completely dysfunctional and insane considering these individuals could be daunting. To me, it has nothing to do with black Americans or African Americans. There's good and bad everywhere. I'm living in France. There's good and bad in France. My parents are from Haiti. There's good and bad in Haiti. In Haiti, there's a lot of raping and kidnapping going on now. It's chaos. You know what I'm saying? The president has been murdered in his own home. It's chaos. You know what I'm saying? So I'm against rape. I ain't gonna cap for rape when it happens in Haiti. There's a lot of rape going on ever since the earthquake when people was sleeping in tents. A lot, and the main jail in the capital Port-au-Prince or Port-au-Prince, like maybe you pronounce it in English, was broken and many prisoners were on the loose. You know, and it was reported that some of them were wearing a police uniform, so they would go through the tents and rape women. You know what I'm saying? When they kidnap, you know, they rape. Even when they don't kidnap, when they run people's house, they do that, and I'm against that. I have a rap song which is in French, and I talk about the woman being raped in the Sudan, in the Congo, and in the Middle East, and I diss the rapists. You know what I'm saying? And that song is like, dang, 2008/2009, I would say. Maybe even before. But anyway. I was surprised by ChriSnake talking about Shaka views just a few months ago. No one was watching him, and the reason he was going on Scam Cheddar to get views. ChriSnake going dictator vibes. Dictator with who? The people on his chat, maybe. He said he rides with Scam Cheddar on what he wrote. What? Now, please, brothers and sisters, please send me the timestamp. Because at this point, it's not going to be just nickname for the dude, man. If indeed he said that he rides with Scam Cheddar, because I was getting that Scam Cheddar's family. Does anybody have any recollection of me going to Scam Cheddar's family? In means of having his platform or income threatening. Oh, okay. So by getting Scam Cheddar's platform, income, money. So he's into his money now. He's pocket watching now. Or the platform threatened, the big words. Then, in essence, I was going at his family. Please, Acacia, give me the timestamp, even if it's not the exact timestamp. And it's not just you, Acacia. Please, brothers and sisters, if you don't mind, because I don't really want to go there and look for the stuff. You know, I haven't listened to his stuff. But somebody can tell me it's around minute so and so, and even if it's not today, to whoever will hear this after the last stream when the video is uploaded, please leave a comment, or if you want, send an email to me. My email address is in description of the video. Make sure you copy and paste to avoid any mistake, and give me the timestamp, man. So if I have that evidence of him saying it, or even if it's in written form, then let me know, man. But ChriSnake, I hope you didn't say that or didn't write that. You might as well go and delete the video, because if you did, man, you're gonna have a rough ride. I cannot believe that he would even now him being silent. That was far enough to me. But him saying that he rides with what Scam Cheddar wrote. Do you know what he wrote, brothers and sisters? No, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Oh, he's gonna know a new level, man. Say it ain't so. Say it's a misquote. Okay, I need to reduce it. Share it. I want the one where two. I think that's the one. See this, brothers and sisters? Scam Cheddar wrote, "Why you be letting your daughter sit on your lap?" And he added, "You be feeling on her." Does he even know what Scam Cheddar wrote? Now, there's a brother who said he had a convo with Scam Cheddar. Show you. It's Scam Cheddar with Chris. It's ChriSnake, sorry. Now, hold on. I need to go to the comments. I think the comments live. And videos. There it is. Is it showing? Okay, let's make it larger. What's going on? So, OG's Fish Room. Is it sharing? Yes. OG's Fish Room wrote, "Yeah, you accidentally showed his number." Takinunupur wrote, "He can cut it out in the studio, in the YouTube studio." So my first response, it doesn't show the way it should, but I first responded to OG's Fish Room. That's why I reposted an edited version without the accidental situation within minutes, and I gave the link to the video. And I did not even realize he left the comment on that new video because I was using the mobile phone, the YouTube Studio app. But anyway, and I responded to Tar saying I tried, to cut it out in the YouTube Studio, basically the video editor within YouTube, but it won't let me save the video itself. I only have the option to save as a new video, which I did here, which is the same video. OG's Fish Room Roadmouth telling me I actually called him and we had a real nice convo. He didn't mind at all. And I told him I did not edit the video for him. I did it for me because I got character. Chris is a snake who claims he doesn't do beef tube, yet he's making whole live streams dissing people. And most important, when Sanada was saying he doesn't give a F about my child, Chris Snake didn't say I don't do beef tube. So that's when the ChriSnake nickname came out. The inspiration came through me like that. And OG's Fish Room wrote, "I understand, my brother." So now I'm just gonna tell OG's Fish Room, he may want to get on the phone and warn the dude. Now, let me copy it. Copy that comment there. Because, man, this dude he's not ready. He's not ready at all. The whole HOK will not be enough backup for him if he said that, man. I'm telling you, man. I don't even think Scam Cheddar will say that he stands on what he said. And if he does, please let me know. Now, and anybody else as well who co-signed it. Anybody else that co-signs the statements that are shown on the screen, accusing me of feeding on my daughter. What? But I did hear the dude acting like I called him a pedo, and his Enki called him a pedo, and he doesn't have any smoke for Enki. That's ridiculous. what is it that I wanted to? Yeah, I wanted to copy and paste. So I'm gonna go to the current live stream, and I'm gonna copy and paste the comment. Okay. Now, if he said or wrote that and he apologizes because he wasn't his feelings, I may let that slide. I may let that slide. So as you can see, I wrote, greetings. For the record, I'm live streaming right now, and someone put this message in the chat. He said he rides with Saneda on what he wrote because you were getting as his family in means of having his platform or income threatened. Now you might, this is not an order nor a request, let ChriSnake know that if I ever hear or read that from him, I will show him another level. Peace to you. And maybe the brother is watching the live stream right now. Who knows, you know? And when I say the brother, I'm talking about OG's Fish Room. You know what? Gonna play a little some. Then I'll be back, all right? Let me see.
Bro, listen. I don't even know who's over there watching that shit. But actually, you know what? That's a lie. I do. What's happening right now is there's a line in the sand, and the pedophiles and the pro-pedophiles. Remember when I said this is revealing who's pedophile and who's pro-pedophile? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these people have shit that they've been doing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people have shit that they've been doing, shit that they interested in. A lot of these niggas go on to vacations in Dominican Republic and Brazil and all these other places and be doing a lot of shit that if they was here in the States, them niggas would get killed for. You know what I'm saying? But these niggas going on vacation doing other goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? And niggas coming around thinking that because they got a little few dollars that they could get away with doing certain shit, that makes them somebody. It don't. See, I still come from a world where money don't determine who you are. It don't. Because you got a little control of a platform and niggas looking at you and you can put niggas in position like, bro, that shit don't mean nothing if you a slime ball. Period. So you over there having sex with little girls. Remember, I was saying that we needed to boycott Sanetta Page until he took polite videos down. At this point, I'm saying that we need to just boycott that page. Everybody needs to unsubscribe. The nigga's a pedophile. What are you doing now? And if he's not, let him break it down. Let him explain his relationship with Nikki, because he cannot deny his relationship with Nikki. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? That is a real thing that happened. That would be the same as Polite trying to deny Aminette. Polite can't deny he with Aminette no more than Sarnetta could deny that he was with Nikki for years. So let him explain that. Let him explain what he's doing with Nikki. He's 33, she's 15. And let me show you something, so you really know that this is a problem. He stayed in a relationship with her. He went to prison for a year and stayed in a relationship with her while he was in prison. And when he came home, he came right back to her. So that means that he thinks that that's okay. You see what I'm saying? Like, say for instance, we want to say the girl had a really big body and she looked grown, and he was out somewhere drunk and they hooked up for a one night stand and he didn't know. Okay, that's a situation that could be argued back and forth. I'm not saying yay, nay, or whatever. But you were with this girl since she's in junior high school, my nigga. So the time she's in high school, guess who's going to jail tonight? What? Bro, stop doing videos on everything else and talk about you and Nikki over there, bro. Talk about you and Nikki. And be careful, because niggas in Harlem is now paying attention. So it's niggas that know about other things that's hitting me, sending me text messages and all that. And I'm ignoring a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what I would like you to do is go out on a high note. This is a real message from me to you, Saab. You watching this video. Go out on a high note with some dignity, bro. Don't keep dragging this thing out where you keep losing dignity in front of us, bro. It's hurting me. A lot of these people that's watching, they don't really give a fuck about none of the people involved. It's hurting me to keep finding out more of these things that's making who you are in my mind diminish less and less and less into below nothingness. And it's a lot of people in the community that feel the same way, bro. And if you would have just stopped this shit, if you would have just stopped this polite shit so long ago, man, you could have saved this community so much fucking heartache, bro. And you still going, my nigga. You still pointing out other niggas instead of dealing with your man Polite. Now, let's look how fucking goofy this nigga saw look. All this research work, right? He doesn't realize that he's demonstrating to the entire community that he's capable of fully pulling up all the information on Brother Polite. But you're not doing anything but pulling up information on other people. Okay, so now we passed Brother Polite, bro. Now we're on Brother Sarnetta. So I be scamming and shit like that, but we seen his arrest record, so we know he ain't no pedophile, at least. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I beg to differ because I was there.
Hold on. Hold on. Are you gonna tell us that Sarnetta's a pedophile, nigga?
Actual facts. Let me tell you something, yo. And it all came out with this polite shit, and like I said, I'm watching how they going at you, and I'm like, yo, tell the truth to shame the devil, man. That's the bottom line. And years ago, I'm just looking at that Tasha K arrest record. I'm looking at that arrest record, and I'm looking at the dates. And as I look at the dates, I said, wait a minute. This is during the time when Frankie was going out with a 15, 16-year-old girl when he was in his 30s. Let me say that again. And I'm from home.
Chill, bro. Chill.
I send you my number, yo.
Chill. You can't call in.
You can call me up and we could go on the phone. We could do a FaceTime. We could do all that.
Bro, you can't call in. You can't. It's the climate in the community is too crazy to throw a smear campaign on a nigga like that.
Smear campaign. I got the girl name and everything. I know where the girl is at. She'll confirm it herself.
Whoa.
This is home. So you want to know why he protecting Polite? Because he defends what Polite doing.
Hold on. So you saying that you know that Sonetta was 30 years old with a 15-year-old girl he was having sex with?
33. 33.
I don't know, family. What's the girl name then? Where's she from? Like, how do we know this is real?
Again, every man got to defend himself. So he getting at you, he throwing smear campaigns. This is on him. And like I said, I'll leave you my contact information if you ever want to get back at me. And when he get on the line with me, he know what it is. The girl name was Nikki. Ask him about Nikki from 150th Street. And what was he doing with Nikki?
Ask me no fucking questions about no fucking Nikki. Who is Nikki? You tell me. And if I knew it and then I tell you who she was, you wouldn't fucking know her.
Ask him that question. That's the question that needs to be asked. So that nigga's phone. And I used to see how we used to say all that shit on 125th Street. That was nothing but divide and conquer. All you did was put us against each other for 20 years. That's why we don't got shit. When you driving around in Mercedes Benzes and all that shit through Harlem, we divided and conquered. For 20 years, we battling each other all day, every day. All year, every year, for 20 years. But again, you want to see what's in the dark comes to the light. With this shit with Polite now, the gloves are off. The gloves are off. Because we grown-ass men right now, we can't defend this in our community anymore. You gotta tell the truth to shame the devil. So I'm gonna leave you my contact information because I know people calling you.
Fuck? No, ain't nobody else calling in. Niggas is in shock. You just fucked up my whole show. What?
Yo, it's the truth.
What the fuck?
It's the truth. Quran, 150th. You know who I be?
Quran from 150th? 150th and what?
St. Nicholas.
Quran from 150th and St. Nicholas. And this and Nikki is from 150th and St. Nicholas too, or no?
All the same block. All the same block.
Wow.
We all lived in the same building.
Okay. Oh, so you lived in the building. So hold on. So let me, you know what? I don't even want to make jokes because it's so serious. But I was going to say, you sound like somebody who was trying to hit it and mad because one of the older niggas was hitting it. Because that's how it usually be. It be grown-ass, old-ass pervert niggas messing with the young niggas' girls.
Of course. That's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. The girl always used to say she had an older boyfriend. She had an older boyfriend. And the kid's like, yo, who? He used to sneak that girl in and out of his house, yo. When she was 15, 16, 17. I think he missed her for a year because he had one away to jail. Look at that arrest record. I'm talking about like 96, 97, somewhere in that area. I got to look at that record again. But he was in jail, and when he came home, he got right back to her. And she was like 17 at the time.
I said, have you recently addressed the latest rumors we heard?
Yeah, we did earlier.
Nepal, let me deal with that. What are you talking about?
Recently, we heard some crazy things from Ingy's page.
So you agree that they were just rumors, right? And not facts?
I'm trying to figure out. That's why I'm asking you.
No, I'm asking you. Was he dropping facts?
We didn't see any.
Hold on, sister. Let me answer you.
So I can't say that it's a fact.
Thank you. So I ain't got to address it, sister. Thank you. It's just comical stuff.
Huh?
It's just comical stuff, sister. I ain't got to address it. If it's not facts, if it's not coming with proof, but I'm surprised you ain't asked me about Solomon. He's in your neighborhood. He's out there with you, and we
talked about him before. We gonna expose the pedophiles. You know,
yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that you heard. So I was interested to know if you had anything to say.
No, that's just
because it's just crazy that people are shooting
people
out.
People are playing games with this.
Pedophiles.
Yeah, people playing games with it.
With no proof.
Yeah, and that's sad. That's what you should have asked him. Like, dude, where's your proof at? Can you show me something? You know, I need to take back.
Yeah, all he said was a little girl named Nikki, and that was about it.
And he can't show no proof, so you know I ain't gotta address none of that.
Right.
I ain't gonna waste no time to make him think he got me scrambling. No, he ain't got me scrambling. For me to address that makes that nigga so proud and happy. He's watching right now laughing. And for me to be up in here explaining that shit, he'd be Googling and laughing behind the screen.
allegedly, then we leave that there. So that's done. But apparently the story is he started having sex with the girl when she was 15 years old. And what the brother was saying, I corroborated in questioning him after the show, because if you remember back, he said when Tasha K dropped his record, it triggered his memory. So Sonetta had went away to jail for a year, and this girl had stayed with him the whole time. Like while she was 16 years old, she didn't have no boyfriend because her quote unquote boyfriend was in jail, which was Sonetta. And then when Sonetta came home, he did a year. When he came home, they got right back together. So he was with this girl from the time that she was 15 to the time that she was 18 years old. And he was in his 30s.
I'm going to deal with that, the ChriSnake after. All right. I haven't heard the part yet because I asked Akashia, I didn't get an answer, and I can't be mad. You know what I'm saying? People, may be busy. But did anybody else hear the actual statement that he rise with what Sonetta wrote? Because I know the part that I'm going to play. You know what I'm saying? And I heard some BS that he's saying already. You know what I'm saying? But, it's okay. We're going to find out after. So, it's a guy named Ben, apparently. The same guy that Sonetta called the authorities on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, old stuff. He deflects. But he remembers now who Nikki is. He always knew who she was, but he was, trying to play it off, But he talked about Nikki. She lived on the 4th or 5th floor. You know what I'm saying? All right. So here, I'm going to show a video by Young Hero. And let me check the sound, by the way. Sure you can hear me. Yeah, it does work. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. See, I would like to hear it so I can put a big, strong title to let him know from the get-go, from the title. You understand what I'm saying? So, I understand, it's a bit late right now or early in the morning, but if somebody that is aware, it's okay. Why not anyway? So let's listen to this video right here.
Good. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, beloved. People, Cat, let me tell you something. You say I disrespect stupidity, no apologies, but you can't call a grown man a bitch. And the reason is because at the beginning of the show, for those who missed it, I played this video where Shakka Ahmose is disrespecting our sister in the chat. And I got to put the same list. Listen to this right here.
So for the record, he did label Shakka Ahmose a B.
My turn. Look at this. The first round comes out, right? Captain goes first. And by the way, too, the debate almost never happened. So I ain't gonna tell y'all that. But this nigga was behind the scenes acting like a motherfucking bitch.
Yo, hold up. We ain't gotta talk about that.
There you go. Come on now.
Man.
So now, I think Trackfield knows that there's going to be repercussions for that. So he's acting like he did that because a sister was disrespected, the only Mika lady. If it was the case, he would have brought that up. He's using that because he knows that if somebody puts hands on him, He's gonna look all busted up, but he's gonna say, "Well, I did that in defense of his sister." But it's the same beach made track field who made a whole live stream going at the Mighty Hebrew, calling him a pedophile. But he's cool with the Mighty Hebrew now. So you mean to tell me he's gonna cap and defend only fan Mika, who's been disrespecting so many grown men over the years anyway, but he's not gonna defend the children who were raped, sexually abused, molested? It doesn't fly at all. You're a biatch, Garfield.
Give a fuck about your threats. The fucking hater crowd coming in with their little beta males. Did some bullshit and Cain Dillinger. Y'all a bunch of, man, look, nigga. Just stay anonymous. The best fucking thing you could ever do. Fuck out of here. Motherfuckers think I'm worried about something. What the fuck I look like being worried about these bitches? These bitches, they like clowns. They're like the Three Stooges tripping over each other. They really are. You're like the fucking Three Stooges. Mika, eat a dick. Bitch. Damn. They knew better. Why the fuck they fucking each other's man? Bitch, why you don't pose it that way? Oh. You hoe. Die. Somebody I knew better. Fuck out. Some bitches with their pussy ain't got no brain. Is that it? I gotta take responsibility for their pussy? Is that it? What the fuck I look like being worried about these bitches? These bitches, that's horrible. They like clowns. They're like the Three Stooges tripping over each other. They really are. You're like the fucking Three Stooges.
Yeah, that's absolutely horrible.
Mika, eat a dick.
Wow.
Bitch. They knew better.
Wow.
Why the fuck they fucking each other's man? Bitch, why you don't pose it that way? Fuck you, hoe. Die. Somebody I knew better.
Wow.
Fuck out of here. Some bitches with their pussy ain't got no brain?
That's deplorable.
Is that it? I gotta take responsibility for their pussy?
Listen to the
Is
master
that it?
teacher.
Fuck
Listen
you,
to
hoe.
your
I gotta
scholar.
take
Listen to the
responsibility for
master
their pussy.
teacher. That's what I'm saying to myself.
Is that what you telling me? I gotta take responsibility for what Nicole does with her pussy and what her daughter does with her pussy. It's my responsibility. Fuck out of here.
We got to stop giving titles to people just because.
Hold on. Get
the fuck out of here. You done. Fuck out of here. I fuck other mother daughters. You don't see them saying no shit like this all over the internet. You don't see them fucking trying to.
Not to really get into this right now, but she basically had a situation where a mother and a daughter, he had sex with both of them. And she's saying you should have known better as a man not to sleep with a mother and a daughter. Now he's saying he slept with a bunch of mothers and daughters. Now, and all she's trying to tell him is it was wrong. That's all it was. He took the video down, but check this. Hear this again.
Just stay anonymous. The best fucking thing you could ever do. Fuck out of here. Motherfuckers think I'm worried about something. What the fuck I look like being worried about these bitches? These bitches, they're like clowns. They're like the Three Stooges tripping over each other. They really are. You're like the fucking Three Stooges. Wow. Mika, eat a dick. Bitch. They knew better. Why the fuck they fucking each other's man? Bitch, why you don't pose it that way? Fuck you, hoe. Die. Somebody I knew better.
So that's somebody.
Out of here.
So that's somebody.
Some bitches with their pussy ain't got no brain? Is that it? I gotta take responsibility for their pussy? Is that it? Fuck you, hoe. I gotta take responsibility for their pussy?
Craziness. I apologize, Mika. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
Yeah, I think it's over. It's about over. Now, just one moment. It's going to be on. Gonna be on. Okay, I'm gonna stop now because I'm gonna get angry. I'm gonna save that anger for after. Now, see right here? That's the title of the next live stream. Chris MVP Harris is a bitch and a piece of shit. And you have the link, and I'm going to show you the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail. That's his profile picture. All right. Okay. Set the record straight. I've heard enough already, but I think after he's probably going to say what was told to me. But what I've heard is enough for me to come up with that title. Deal with it, homie. Now, look at the comments. Two days ago, I got invited into a clubhouse of Yorkson, probably Malachi Yorkson. I confronted them with all the raping York did. I shut the whole house down. They needed to start a new one. You are not alone in this mission. I'm fighting in the background. I don't like spotlights. I want to confront Shakka Ahmose for dating a mother and then grooming and molesting her child to then turn her into a girlfriend. Well, I wouldn't go as far as saying that he molested the child. But as you heard, I thought that was a one-off. I thought it was the only situation when he was in a relationship with the mother and then the daughter. But he said himself that he has, how did he call it? Let's say dated some mothers, and after that dated their daughters. Now, it's not illegal, but in terms of morality, some people may say it's immoral, but the morals, they change depending on cultures and religion and so on. The girl, however, I heard a tape of a girl, probably it was a girl, I didn't see the face, she was saying that she was underage when that happened. And Shakka Ahmose did have some live stream. I think he had several. They were very long, so I scrolled through it, but I think it's safe to say that he denied that she was underage. You know what I'm saying? So otherwise, so that's all we know so far. They don't only say that she removed the video, so maybe I don't know. But I do remember here the girl say that her mother used to manipulate men. So I'm like, this is weird. Why is he so disgusting? His knowledge got the innocence of children on it. It's worth nothing. Sabio will catch a bullet for Tamika. Sabio is a bitch, and I ain't gonna say too much, but he put my mother in the mix, and we're gonna see what's up. But I can't talk too much. There's no point, talk is cheap, you know what I'm saying? You see the N-word coming out. That's in all of them. I have seen all of them switch and let their mask come down. Why is he bragging about being sexual with mothers and daughters? This is a wayward, weird, psycho dude. Well, he talked about mental illness, didn't he? Because I sent him a courtesy message to say that I would address the accusation. He had the nerve to say that when he looked at me going at Tsar, who invites convicted child molesters on his panel on a regular basis, he used the term mental illness, let alone the scamming going on over there. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it was bad enough already with that situation alone, you know what I'm saying, with the accusation and him admitting that he dated the mother and the daughter, but here he is saying that he has done that, on some other occasions. I guess people are going to ask him how many times he did that. It's not a good look, but hey, that's him. That's not me. The strange thing is Pastor Garfield said previously that Shakka Ahmose was one of his master teachers. He said that Osai Mofek is his master teacher as well. You know what I'm saying? Jailhouse consciousness. I think that, Trackfield knows that, there's going to be some serious consequences for calling Shakka Ahmose a B. And then he's just, doing, some PR stunt, damage control, to have people on his side. You know what I'm saying? Because, but anyway, Storm really, you see how they're all embedded with each other. Whole community of proud perverts. Birds of a feather. Shaka, I wouldn't put anything past MVP. Oh, he's gonna get that work. He's gonna get that work tonight. Shaka, remember Babylon Dunn ending his discussion with you. He said he had some car problem. That N-word was lying. He concealed because we were exposing his pedophile message. But I figured that out. He didn't like that people talk about Malachi York. He believes Malachi York is innocent, and he has a right to unsubscribe. I'm mad at him. You know what I'm saying? There's no obligation. There's no obligation. Vivianette, I really like that advice you suggested to Shaka and Wisdom 7. Never got to let you know that was big. Goodfellow Nella wrote he molested. Don't defend this demon, Shaka. No, listen, in no way I'm defending the dude. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, can we really say he molested? Do we know he molested? He said that he effed mothers and daughters, right? Apparently, since if he said mothers and daughters, it's at least twice because it's in the plural form. And he said other, right? He said that he effed other mother and daughters. And we hear the S, so that's the plural. So that's minimum 2 others. So that happened at least 3 times. You see? Funny that OnlyFans Mika doesn't go in the chat asking, telling Mighty Hebrew, you should have known better. Because I understand they're trying to push the statutory, but we do see rape and we do see involuntary deviant sexual intercourse. For strange reason, she doesn't say that. You know what I'm saying? Desire is on tape saying that he financially supports someone who was found guilty of child molestation. She doesn't go on the chat and tell Desire, you should know better. See, that hypocrisy I don't like. Just like the same with Nepal. And both of them happen to be, well, only for Mika, she has some Hebrew letter. She had at this at one point, and I think I've shown it on her social media page, the same page where she shows that she's down with OnlyFans. So it's safe to presume that most likely she is a Hebrew Israelite, or she was at one point. Nepal is following Torah. Many times she said it. And Nepal has been acting like she's appalled at Malachi York, but she's been hanging with all those heroes who are like, convicted child molesters and others who are maybe not convicted but accused or charged. You know what I'm saying? And including JJ, she wasn't in a relationship with JJ, you know what I'm saying? But she's not saying Jack. That's that hypocrisy that doesn't fly, So yeah, in terms of morality, I understand. But let's okay. Hey, I'm just saying, I'm not defending it. Let me just wrap it up. I'm not defending it. Okay. People can say whatever they want, but I'm just trying to say, okay, let's like JJ, I saw the charge. I never said he was convicted. You understand what I'm saying? Storm Ruthie is a pig, no matter what age he was. Yes, I remember all those streams. He had it planned out. That's why he saved all the emails and texts. Is this dude on drug or having a batty boy club? How can these dudes bang against each other and be cool again? I'm seeing it as these people taking the divine spirituality from our ancestors to manipulate, deceive, and rape our people. I'm taking this very personal. This is not beef chew for me. Oh yeah, but no, but that punk Chris MVP Harry is gonna get that work real soon. You know what I'm saying? Real soon. Yes, we can. If the daughters while he was dating the mothers. If he F the daughters. Okay, what I'm almost saying, okay, I ain't gonna I think I made myself clear. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling people not to say anything, but I think that we have to be fair and accurate with what we're saying. You know what I'm saying? We don't know the age of the girls, but I'm sure it's going to get a lot of questions. It's going to say, how many others? You said others. How many others? How old were they? Were they all underage? I'm sorry. Were they all over 18? I mean, he's going to get a lot of questions now. You know what I'm saying? But he voted on himself. He's the one who spoke. He's the one who spoke. You can smell Shakka Ahmose through the screen. It's a scent of death. But anyway, okay. So here, For those who don't know. Oh, listen, listen, listen. Who do we have here? You're crying like a little girl. What French? Oh, that sentence doesn't even make sense grammatically. But you're going to get this work, Chris. When I finish this last stream, you're going to get this work. Oh, but now that you're here. Tu fais quoi? Okay, now that you're here, Chris. Did you really say that you ride with what Sanetta wrote on the screen? There it is. You see that? You see that? Oh, look at the guy who talk about the street. The streets. I'm going to strike your channel, and that'll be the end. Trust me. I'm gonna be responding to you, and you have the legal right to respond to people. All right. Here is your strong Chris MVP Harris who talked about the street. I'm going to strike your channel. Even if my channel will be struck, and even if it was deleted, I'll still come back, man. You're gonna get this work. Don't start peeing your pants now. I haven't even done the live stream yet. But for the record, Chris MVP Harris, now that you are here, I started listening to the stuff to find the part, and I heard enough to do the live stream. But I've already downloaded the video in case you want to remove it. This is what somebody wrote, that you said you ride with what Sanetta, you see, on that, because I was coming after his family income unless you edited it. So Chris MVP Harris, did you say that you ride with what Sanetta wrote? And in case you want to act like you don't know what I'm talking about, man. Where is it? I showed that when you came. Oh, okay. Now it's out of context. It's out of context. It's out of context. Huh? Is it the fear? Because I heard your voice, I heard your tone talking about, oh, you wouldn't come to America and say those things. You see? Well, let me listen to the rest then. We're going to do better. We're going to do better. I don't need any English teacher about context. I'm going to play it. And if it didn't say that, then I may not do the stream. Though I'm tempted because from what I heard, but I can address it now. So that's going to be better. We got to be fair in life, And it's not copy plea. I ain't trying to be cool with you. To me, you're a snake, But we're gonna do this like this, man. All right. So timestamp. I'm gonna start. Where is it? Screen capture. Screen capture. Maybe 31:48. All right. Okay. And by the way, I'm gonna play the video or download it because who knows? Maybe he went and did some editing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not accusing. I said maybe. All right. So, what's the title? It is It's morning coffee. All right. Morning coffee. Share the video. Hold on. Did I share the OnlyFans, Mika? Let me go in order. OnlyFans, Mika. And the OnlyFans, Mika, what do we see? Many people don't know about that. Here. That's the lady Mika. You can see it says Mika, Florida. That's her social media. That's public. She put it out there. She typed, I'm tired of being poor. We have OnlyFans on the screen. We have a mobile phone on a tripod. Speaks volumes. All right. That's out of the way. Now, before I get carried away, you have a video uploaded on FOPE or FOPE. I don't know how they call it. They have many videos of the Mighty Hebrew. All right. Let's hear what he said.
So we're going to show y'all today, you know what I'm saying, that this man keeps bringing me up because of what I say, babe, damage control.
He's a weirdo.
He's a fucking weirdo. You
to keep putting a man name in your mouth that's not even speaking on you. Like, I've been on the phone with you and Sonetta, and even Polite. I've been on the phone with all of y'all before, and what pisses me off about Sonetta is the person that he is when that camera come on is not the same person that he is when he's on the phone personally with you, giving you props. Oh, when we gonna do this? When we gonna do that? When we gonna set up this? But the moment something happened, he wanna scream your name in a negative way. The moment them cameras roll, he wanna put the Mighty Hebrew's name in his fucking mouth on some negative shit. Now,
this is a public video. All right. I'm not sharing the link because I don't now the live stream is still going on now. And the dude was on the panel. I'm just having a look to see if he's still on the panel now. Okay, he left the panel. Apostle Zaquan is there. The same guy who said he will not go back there. The Mighty Hebrew himself said he will not go back there, and he swore on his son's life. You know, and I think it's in that video. And you know what? F it. I'm going to share the link. I'm going to share the link. Mighty Hebrew going in on Cheddar. He swore on his son's life. So, you know, if you want to swear, swear. Don't swear on people's life. You know what I'm saying? Or promise, or just, it's best not to swear because then, you know, you look bad when you change your mind. So you have the link in the chat. But what I want you to hear is this. It's going to be, I have the timestamp, 21:22. 21:22. Because when the Mighty Hebrew came, they're trying to say that, you know, the category C is for like 13 and up. And I told him, no, it's under 13. So his own wife's going to read the stuff. So 21:22. This is 21:20.
Serious bodily injury in the course of the offense. Now, they said the girl was 13.
No, but this is the one. That's the one they got me.
Oh, sorry.
D, they got
I know.
me
Sorry, I read the wrong one. That's my apologies. A person commits the offense of rape of a child, a felony of the first degree, when the person engages in sexual intercourse with a compliant who is less than 13 years of age.
His own wife read it, like I read it, you know, less than 13 years of age. He says she lied about her age. So basically she fooled the judge, she fooled the court, she fooled the clerk. She apparently produced some fake documents. Mighty Hebrew's on tape saying that there was a settlement. When I asked him for, you know, paperwork, he's like, I don't have to show it to you. I don't know you. I'm like, all right, okay. No, all he hears claims, really. So.
Checkmate. Check motherfucking mate, nigga. So let me explain this to y'all. Say, for instance, if you're 17, you have a consensual relationship with a 13-year-old, and the mother doesn't consent. Under Pennsylvania law, even if it was consensual, they consider it rape. They give you statutory rape with it for the simple fact that she consented, but she still was a minor.
do they give involuntary deviate sexual intercourse with it as well? Is that something that they do? For those who don't know, we're hearing the same talking points all the damn time. All the damn time, we hear the same talking points. And people at this point really take us for some idiots, man. So it's a shame that, you know, I have to always reduce the window so I can share it. So rape, guilty. Involuntary deviate sexual intercourse, guilty. Aggravating innocent assault, guilty. Statutory rape, okay, I understand. Innocent assault and corrupting minor. I would understand if corrupting minor would go along with the statutory rape. Maybe they're going to say innocent assault as well. We should have that, but dang, they give the rape and the involuntary deviate sexual intercourse, and we read that it will be against, what did they call it? The United States Constitution, to give both for an act or an offense or a crime. You know what I'm saying? So that was just for the record. Let's continue with this. Let's continue.
Why you think all them other charges was dropped? Unlawful restraint, indecent exposure, all that shit was dropped.
Involuntary deviate sexual intercourse was not dropped. He was found guilty of it, but you know, it's okay.
Because they basically was saying, oh, it was a consensual relationship, but you were 17 and she was 13. And because of that, you get raped. Because under their law, as we just seen, under C, what does it say? It says when a person engages in sexual intercourse with a compliant, with a compliant, saying they consented with the compliant who is less than 13 years of age. So under Pennsylvania law, a child that is 13 years old, if they consent under Pennsylvania, they cannot consent. But the problem with all this, family, the problem with all this.
You're gonna go to?
Yeah, we're gonna go, not yet, baby. Oh. But the problem is that I was born July 17th, 1976. My so-called victim was born August 30th, 1978. So I was 2 years older than her. So if that lady wouldn't have never lied about her daughter's age,
right,
what would have happened to me? I wouldn't have never got locked up for that. That's the whole point. So we just showed you it's not two different cases, dumb. It's one case.
And look, I want to show
idiots, man.
I want to show y'all the docket number so y'all can look it up for yourself.
Yeah, show the docket.
Because we don't hide nothing over here.
Boom.
So here you can see that, you know, his own, you know, wife shows the screen, shows the docket number, so nobody should take offense at anybody showing the court summary. Okay, that's just for the record, you know.
We don't hide nothing over here. You ain't finna lie on my husband. And see, this is what got me heated as I netted the first time anyway.
Everybody put this on YouTube. When I'm doing this, put this shit on YouTube.
And he says, everybody put this on YouTube. All right, so, you know, just in case, because, you know, you never know. They're going to go to YouTube and say, hey, I don't like this, man. This video is on YouTube. I didn't hack anybody's computer. He said it. Who said it? He said it. Yeah. Damn Siri, you.
I ain't gonna say nothing more about it, but I gotta say this one, man. I'm gonna let you go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I got you. Stop fucking lying on me, Netta. Everybody know I was selling crack. I tell you where it was at. It was on 4th and Birds, North Philly. I was selling crack with my older brother, Elijah, in the house. Woman wanted more crack. I ain't giving no more crack. Broad went and lied and said that I had sexual relations with her daughter, her 13-year-old daughter. I had a public defender, man.
So I don't know if you caught it, but let's run that back.
No, I was selling crack. I tell you where it was at. It was on 4th and Birds, North Philly. I was selling crack with my older brother, Elijah, in the house. Woman wanted more crack. I ain't giving no more crack. Broad went and lied and said that I had sexual relations with her daughter.
So I've already played Sanet on tape saying that they had a consensual relationship. You know. Now, the Hebrew dude said out of his own mouth that he used to sell crack with his brother. He gave the name of his brother. It's a free country. He also gave the geographic area, the location where they used to do that at. And he said that one lady he used to sell that stuff to wanted more. And because he didn't give her more, Broad went and lied and said that he abused her daughter. All right. So it's important to know that a woman who's gonna be upset about you not giving her the narcotic can go and lie and say he slept with my daughter, and the result would be all those 6 charges that he was found guilty of. We heard it. So that's really what I wanted you to hear. That's just for the record. Now, I have shared a post on my timeline, and usually when you have some images, you can click on it and it's larger, but here's not the case. So for the record, I'm going to show you the images that I have uploaded. Minimize. Now there's another one. This one here. Some other day here. Okay, I'm going to do that. Okay, let me close this one. And then here it is. So, no, that's not the one. Damn, I have several. Okay. That's the one. Yeah. Oh, no, it's okay. Sharing. Okay. All right. All right. So that's the first one that I've uploaded. We have the brother Osam Ka in the middle next to Sa. He was on live stream today. It's a free country. Everybody is free to do what they want. You know, we have JJ showing the Peret M. Heru of Ani, or the misnomer, the Egyptian Book of the Dead. He's been doing that all the time lately. You know what I'm saying? We can see Apostle Zuquan at the bottom right corner of the screen. All right. Now, what's the other stuff? Yeah, you see. Hebrew guy. You can see it. Hold on. You can see it, you know, just right here. Right here. Right? He was on the stream. What did Saneda say about him? And Onk, despite the Hebrew dude swearing on his son's life that he will not go back to the HOK. But besides that, somebody is accusing you publicly of what?
How about the mighty fucking Hebrew? This nigga went to jail for rape, dog.
Oh, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga,
and that nigga back in the community, like everything good. Hebrew's quiet. What about Nazi Yashavel? Let's not forget the mighty Hebrew nigga, who you get constantly on your channel, who's on all the Hebrew's channel. Don't forget the mighty Hebrew, the bald head nigga, been already incarcerated in prison for molesting a young child. He came home and they violated him again because the nigga was trying to fuck with another child.
That's for record. And this is, as I was looking to the screen capture, I happened to hear Scam Cheddar say, you know, Shaka Dudu, you know, said I had AIDS. I'm paraphrasing, but you know, this hospital, man, they just looked at me. They did, what do you call it? What's the word? Stereotype. So he's trying to have us believe that 4 hospitals just look at him and said, well, you have AIDS. Now, what about the AIDS? Now, I know that, you know, okay, it's okay. I ain't gonna say, listen.
You ain't got no proof, nigga, that I went to the hospital and they all told me I had AIDS. I went to like 4 hospitals, and the hospitals was telling me that I had AIDS.
So as I was looking for a screen capture, and I heard him say that, I wrote that in the chat. Bitch Sanetta, you are on tape saying that 4 hospitals said you got AIDS. Now, many times you heard me saying that he was diagnosed with AIDS, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, he said they were telling me I had AIDS, you know what I'm saying? So basically you have some hospitals, you just enter the hospital and they look at you, oh, you don't look so well, you got AIDS. We're supposed to believe that, right? So just for the record, that's what I wrote, and I left. I didn't listen to the rest. I don't know if you put the comment up or if you just read the comment or said he's there, just get on the panel, he's scared, you know, just for the record. I didn't hang over there. I was just looking for a screen capture. It happened to be the part where he mentioned my name with the nickname that he has for me, and that's what I wrote there, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's all I wanted to cover. So now we can listen to Chris. Everybody hates Chris. Download, and it's called what? Morning Coffee. All right. Oh, I want to hear all that. I'm gonna play this some, so I can refresh myself. Can I play while I refresh myself? Can I play while I refresh myself? Oh yeah, Scout Cheddar turning in your man to commit suicide. Live on air.
See how dumb this little nigga Tory is, y'all? He ain't, I told you, once you become myopic and in a box, anything that people bring to you, you will not adhere to it. He showed you who wrote the New Testament. He showed you what he said about the New Testament. And this little nigga still up in here saying God said this and God said that. These niggas are just retarded, man. These little niggas are just retarded. He ain't go and look up what Shakka said. He didn't say, well, let me see if Shakka telling the truth and do me some research. This dumb, stupid little nigga comes back with God said this and yeah, and God put all nations together and made them different. Like, nigga, shut up already, man. Just shut up, nigga. Damn. Slit your wrist or something, nigga. Because you're poison to the youth, man. You already poisoned to the other youth that's coming up looking around you. You probably trying to teach your friends this shit. Nigga, slit your wrist already, nigga. Get it over with, nigga.
Okay. For the record, you see in the title you have ChriSnake Master's degree. In that same video of Young Herald that I've shared in the chat already, you can hear Shakka Ahmose saying that he has effed other mother and daughters. You can hear Trackfield talking about the degree. When somebody, you know what I'm saying, the issue of him with, what's the name? Garfield's degree. For the record, he admitted, you know, that he lied. He capped for Garfield about the degree. And he said that he doesn't have a bachelor's degree in history. I'm going to find the video real quick. We always have different people, so gotta let them know. Oh, come on, where are you? Where are you hiding?
See, I've been real nice towards you, dog. You ain't even got a bachelor's. I dare you to come forward now, my nigga, and show everybody that fake ass bachelor's degree that you showed me, or I'll bring it forth. You don't have a bachelor's degree, my nigga. I cap for your ass over there on Brother Shaka's channel, but I won't cap for your ass no more.
All right. So the response, and I'm paraphrasing, but I told you where you can hear it. You know, somebody questioned ChriSnake about his master's degree, apparently in engineering, and apparently would have answered, well, you know, I went at him for I forgot exactly for because of the scamming or something like that. But it's best for you to listen to it. But yeah, Trackfield said, that's Garfield Reed, said that, you know, ChriSnake is doing beef too, but then he deletes the videos. Like he made a few, but he made one about Trackfield, and then he deleted it. You know, so it's all good to say, oh, I'm Mr. Decorum, I don't do beef tube, when he does the beef tube, and then he deletes the videos. I remember that when there was a live stream, he was going at somebody, and I was like, okay, I'm going to check it after. And next thing I know, when I go to check it, the live stream has been deleted. It's no longer there. And I think that happened many, many, many times. You know what I'm saying? So some people will do stuff and then hide their hands. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, for the record, I don't know if the dude is still there, but Chris, do you have a master's degree, really? Can you show it? Since you called out Trackfield about it, why don't you show yours then? Why don't you show yours? I heard you told people, well, you know, oh, it's in Detroit, or if you want to see it, you have to. I mean, F what I heard. Since you're here, can't you just show your master's degree and we can get it over it? Because Kilby said that he was talking with you and he heard you packing boxes and that you were driving forklifts. And I don't see any person that holds a master's degree in engineering packing boxes and driving a forklift. All right? That's just for the record. You know what I'm saying? I think people are going to start pressing you on that. But you can just end that quick by just showing it, and that's it. End the story. Now, the timestamp, 31:48. Can I do 48? So I'm going, oh, maybe if I go like this, maybe more precise, 31:48. Okay, 46, that's good enough.
Last night, I wake up, family. My man hit me up like, yo, Shaka got the name in your title. See, we gonna deal with all of it this morning. I said, okay, bet. Now, last night, Sarnetta, he tired of that man. He's sick of him.
And are you his biatch? Are you his wife? Are you his girlfriend? Are you his boyfriend? So what? Did I talk about his daughter, saying that he's feeling his daughter?
I'm kind of tired of it. Every time I tune in, he over there.
Oh, you're kind of tired of it. All right. So you have an issue at that. Okay, fine.
They're going, I think it's almost what, guys? 50 videos?
Did you count how many videos he made at people? Including the ones he deleted? The dude had his come of scamming people, stealing from people. He used the people's names, alive and dead, to get his come up. He used people's beefs. He used the name of many scholars. And then I'm going to address the bitch ass scam cheddar for the disrespect and the lies over 6 months? And the dude has been scamming and disrespecting for 20 years at least? And 6 months of pressure has all you guys in your feelings? All right.
Talking about shit we already know.
You already knew about the Mighty Hebrew? You already knew about the court summary? You shown it? You already knew about Tozariak financially supporting someone who was convicted of child molestation? Man, you didn't know about this, man. Stop capping, man.
Things we already know what happened in this community. How is Sarnetta responsible?
You already knew about Garfield scamming? You already knew about him lying about his bachelor's degree in history because you lied for him.
For that. Now,
how is Sarnetta responsible for that?
Doesn't he invite those guys? Doesn't he promote those guys? Doesn't he invite those guys to teach? So basically, Chris, you don't have a problem with convicted child molesters coming to some platform to teach the people? I don't know if you have children, but if you do have, or if let's say let's for the sake of example, if you have some child, would you let the Mighty Hebrew around your children? And the ICPK do that financially support one of their members that was convicted of child molestation? Don't you think that some people are going to go on this panel and say, oh, this is a guy teaching about, you know what I'm saying, the Hebrew religion is teaching about Black history, you know what I'm saying? He seems like a nice guy. And your ex, people said that, you know, she was down to go over there because he invited her over there. She said, no, I was just joking. But, you know, other people will eventually contact those individuals, and then some tragedy could happen. And it's not just one guy, because, dang, so many Hebrew Israelites went under the bus. We got that, you know, that gabble. You know what I'm saying? Many Hebrews are like went to prison for that, but it's okay.
I want to show y'all something, family. You went over there, Shaka, knowing about these things.
Now that's when you're a bitch maid. That's when you're a bitch maid. That's when you're a bitch maid. You're a damn snake, man. You're a damn snake. And I hope you ain't gonna say that you agree with what Sanetta wrote, because the live stream is gonna be on. If you didn't say that, I'm just gonna stick to what I'm saying now. We have to do this. I know many of you heard it. Some of you didn't. This is the chronology. Garfield Reed spoke out publicly in defense of Polite, and he said this.
Since I've been a part of this conscious community, sexual misconduct has been condemned and vilified almost unanimously. We saw the rise and fall of Dr. York. We had Hebrew Israelite, the brother by the name of Mighty Hebrew. He was convicted, I think, twice for sexual behavior against minors. He was widely condemned by the Hebrew Israelite community, but apparently forgiven by the Israelites, because I see him all over the place right now on everybody's channel. Another brother by the name of Nazi Yashavel, another Israelite, also involved in sexual misconduct with a minor. We have no idea where this brother is, but he's been sheltered somewhere by an Israelite group.
Then, the first time that I was on a panel, so I heard a person who is not anonymous and unidentified, contrary to the rumors in the comments that I read years ago. For the first time, somebody who was not anonymous and unidentified spoke about it publicly. When I was a guest the first time on Senator's platform, and I didn't have the court summary at that time. So stop acting like knowing this. I saw about it. The first time I was a guest on Senator's platform, which is about 4 or 5 months ago, maybe 6 months, who knows.
You know, the brother Mighty Hebrew, if I'm not mistaken, Garfield said that he was there was some sexual misconduct.
Nah, we don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, okay, but I'm just saying what was stated publicly. Garfield said that publicly, you know what?
He didn't want to talk about that. Then when Senator came on my panel, I brought it up again because I care, right? And still I didn't have the court summary. So you're a bitch maid repeating the talking points of Senator without checking Jack. Without checking Jack. You're a bitch maid. You hear a man say something, you repeat it without investigating, without doing any research whatsoever, just like a biatch.
We have those guys who've been convicted for sexual misconduct. Garfield Reed spoke about this. Yourself, you spoke about Nazi. And Garfield Reed said that Hebrew camps are sheltering Nazi. So, and, you know, it's sensitive because I know he's your friend, but, you know, Mighty Hebrew, several people have said that he was convicted for sexual misconduct, that he went to jail for that. He did. How are you going to?
He did.
Well, oh, well, okay, well, you know, so you're confirming it, you know. So why?
Yeah, everybody know that. He went to jail for that. Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that, you know what I'm saying? So obviously.
But Hebrews cover up for Hebrews. That's what they do.
All right. So
and they go on everybody's platform and none of them niggas say a damn thing. But if I talk to Polite on the phone, oh man, how the fuck? So I'm never talking to Polite. Nigga, get the hell out of my chat. I talk to who I want to talk to. Innocent, like you said, is a proven guilty, man.
Yeah. He was not convicted yet. You know what I'm saying? So Garfield Reed didn't lie then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When he talked about and Garfield Reed said even twice he thinks. Some people said that the second time is because he did not sign.
Yeah, he got violated. He got violated. The second time, yes.
Yeah. So what does it mean he got violated?
Well, he had a violation. I don't know why, but they came back and locked him up again on a violation charge, something like that. But all them niggas been doing that shit for a long time. Hebrews been out there molesting people and all that shit for a long time.
All them ninjas been doing that stuff for a long time. Hebrews been molesting. I'm discovering, but you guys are here with this weak talking point. Oh, we've been knowing about this. Everybody in the community been knowing about this. I didn't know. Many of the people who come on platform said they didn't know, right? And still, when I had the weigh-in, because he's going to talk about the weigh-in and be beach made some more, I don't even think I had the quote summary of the mighty Hebrew then.
You knew about it. You knew everything before you went over there.
No bitch ass hoe. You bitch ass hoe, Chris MVP Harris, punk sucker, bastard. I didn't know everything at all. You hoe ass hooker. Sucking on, man, you know, I'm gonna chill, man. You're a bitch ass, man. You're a real sucker. You're a hoe, man.
You got embarrassed by Tazariot. You was being told to stick to the information.
You see, you're being a bitch ass repeating the same talking point. Do you think that because several people say the same thing and you repeat the same thing that makes you strong or something like that? Now, I was embarrassed by Tazariot. Like you bitch ass didn't notice that Sa was being biased, that Sa was helping him, interjecting, you know what I'm saying, getting the crowd to go against me, going like that, shaking his head when I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? Laying the dude cutting me up all the time. There was no equal time. And there was no topic sucking, damn sucker. But let's check this out. I was embarrassed by Tazariot. What did Tazariot say? Hold on.
Listen, I taught Polite how to properly debate. I can teach you how to properly
I don't need you
debate.
to teach me because,
okay,
for example, what's the attestation for the Exodus? It's so good. I can write the story like a Spider-Man 2023, and I mentioned Joe Biden. Joe Biden exists. That doesn't make the Spider-Man story true. So we have.
I agree with that.
All right. So that's what you try to do.
Have you ever heard of Sinai photograph?
No. What is that?
You never heard of that?
No.
I have the book, Sinai photograph. I don't have it with me, but if we ever were to debate, I can actually get a book. It's like this tall, about this tall. Cost me about $700 to get. And Sinai photograph is a book that shows how they were able to show the hieroglyphics about the flood, about Moses at the bottom of Mount.
You must be joking, brother.
At the bottom of Mount Sinai.
Hieroglyphics about the flood. Which flood?
Yeah.
The flood of the Bible?
I'm sorry. I misspoke. I'm not the flood. I'm sorry. About the Exodus, about Moses, about all of them is written. Miriam is all written at the bottom of the mountain. It's a book called, I think it's Sinai Photograph is the title of the book. If we was to ever debate, I'll show you historical evidence that backs up Moses, Exodus, etc. existing. You might want to do a better job because that book does exist. If I was to get the book
might exist, but that's a world premiere that you're talking about. No scholar ever talked about attestation of Moses or the Exodus happening, let alone on hieroglyphics. I mean, it sounds to me like you made that up.
Sounds to me like you made that up, but you bitch ass, hooker ass, monkey ass. Chris MVP Harry is gonna have the nerve to say that he embarrassed me? You ever seen that? Ain't you the fucking one who said, I'm sorry for the profanity, brothers and sisters. Ain't you the one who said that you looked it up and that book doesn't exist, that what Tozaiak was talking about doesn't exist? Ain't you the one who said that? But now he embarrassed me by making up some attestation. And first he said hieroglyphics, and later on he's going to say in the Hebrew, attestation of Moses and Miriam in hieroglyphic. That's how I got embarrassed. Then he said that Ma'ad is a bird. Then he said that in the Maxims of Ptahotep, he says that you should suppress your woman. And I told him, well, okay, tell me which chapter it is, because the chapters are numbered. He didn't provide jack. Then he went on to call Martin Luther King a bitch. That's how he embarrassed me, you whore-ass hooker, piece of shit.
And you wanted to play Chatty Patty when you went over there.
Chatty Patty. He brought up the rapper. I said that the rapper from the ICPK came on my platform. He's like, oh, that. And I showed him the text many times. And we asked him, was it him? Was it true? He didn't reply. Strange. We asked somebody, did you go to prison for child molestation? The guy doesn't reply. When he came on, like, oh, I'm right here, LOL. So there ain't no Chatty Patty. You're a hooker, monkey.
nigga, excuse my language, nigga, what you finna do? Get the Thule, nigga, and come to the United States and handle niggas? We gotta be real with this right here. Sarnetta is a businessman. And when all of your
Sarnetta, your daddy, or your son, or your cousin, or your boyfriend? Fuck Sarnetta. So what? What does it have to do with you? Oh, I almost forgot. Sarnetta did this as a revenge because he didn't like what Ching Ching was saying about him. When I got on his panel, at one point he brought Ching Ching up. He came on my panel disrespecting Ching Ching, calling him the N-word, saying the N-word is, my number one fan. Yeah, he's an N-word. Yeah, an N-word is dumb, deaf, dumb, and blind and all that. You know what I'm saying? And you came on. And that's the first time I heard you say beef tube. I'm not claiming you never said it before. You came on and you said, "Oh, you need to get that guy off the panel. He's a beef tube. It's your fault. It's your fault, N-word." That's what you said over Ching Ching being on my panel. But you hooker ass, monkey ass whore. When Sarnetta saying, "I don't give a F about his child," you ain't saying shit. You're showing to the world that he's a piece of shit. And now you're talking about he's a businessman. So business is more important than people's children. You fucking monkey ass, whore ass hooker.
Arguments and everything, your entire ethos is layered about tearing somebody down. You want to know what's going to end up happening?
What the F you mean tearing somebody down? You fucking hooker. You don't give a damn about the children who were molested, do you? Fucking piece of shit.
Don't clap back.
All right. Everybody can clap back. I have no problem with that. But if there's no boundaries, let it be known. I just played Sarnetta calling the FBI and the police. He said that he contacted the FBI. He said that he called the police, and I even have him on tape having a conversation with the police about his daughter twerking when he forgot to end the live stream. So when he's SAR, he can call the FBI and the police. But when it's us, he can disrespect our children. Now, I've already shown on the screen with the accusation that he made towards me. What did he say towards Uncle Shu's children?
And I told you I would never apologize to you. You see, I'm a man of my word, right? I'm a man of my word, right? No, but you thought because you're gonna make 100 fucking videos that you're gonna wear me out and I'm gonna come to you on my knees. Please, sir, don't make a fucking video. Fuck you, nigga. Make 100 more, bitch. Make 100 more, nigga. That's showing you I don't give a fuck about you, your mother, anybody, or your daddy.
Hey,
fuck
man, you break it down,
man,
bro.
Fuck your whole family, nigga. Your daughter, your son, everybody. Yes, I said it, you bitch ass nigga.
What else?
Hey, your mother's a bitch, nigga. Get off my chat, nigga. What the fuck about it?
But is that decorum? Are you gonna call him up on that? Are you gonna make a live stream say, "I heard Sarnetta saying F your family, your daughter, your son," and then I heard him say your mother is a B. Are you gonna do that? Are you gonna do that? Queen's Throne said she received death threats. But you ain't gonna say jack because you want to be having the clout, you know what I'm saying? But you don't have to go that route, man. You don't have to cap for him like you capped for Garfield before.
You getting in the way of his money now.
I'm getting in the way of his money. That's his money. That's not your money. Don't be a biatch. Are you one of his prostitutes? Is he your pimp?
Businessman gonna begin to act like this. If you were in New York, I doubt you would be doing videos like that.
You don't have to doubt. You don't have to doubt anything about me, man. You don't have to doubt anything about me. You don't have to doubt anything about me. Fuck the ifs and all that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's what's happening.
And he knew where you stayed. I doubt you would do it. You just wouldn't.
Well, I know you're not going to address Sarnetta saying F your son, your daughter, and saying that his mother is a B. And that's Uncle Shug he's seen on the video. I know you ain't going to address that because you are a biatch. You are a bitch maid. You are a hooker. You are a whore. You are a butt kisser. That's what you are. If you had decorum, you would address that. How much did you get paid? How much did you get paid for the debate? When you called me ready to go in on Sarnetta, you were ready to do the beef tube. How much did you get paid? Shakka Ahmose got probably $1,000. Maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less. How much did you get? You know what Kiddo B told us? That you were supposed to give the information about JJ 7,000 billion on his wife or girlfriend. the Edomite, the descendant of Esau, the quote unquote European, because many people in America use the term European for white folks, regardless of where they are located. Right? You're supposed to give that to Killer B. You gave that to Sanetta. And Sanetta gave you or promised you $400. So you've been a snake for a long time. You double crossed your homie in order to have that clout over there on Sanetta's panel, man. So it looks like your long time plan has been to be a part of the HOK, House of Clowns, spelled with a K, House of Criminal, spelled with a K. Now you know Garfield has been scamming. You know he's been scamming. You didn't know that? Here's one testimony, because people, MCs act like they don't know. MCs act like they don't know. How many people said that they've been scammed by Trackfield?
Everybody know what's bad about black
yo,
people.
Garfield with the bullshit scamming. He with the credit. He used to be with the credit scam, because I'm saying, listen, right? I used to mess with all these cats. I know that, like, I spoke to these cats. I used to have a number, call them, all type of shit, but I left all of them alone. I gave my older brother Garfield information to holler at him, right? To get some credit fixed up. Man, 2 months, like a month and a half, 2 months later, call passed. My brother called me, yo, what's up with your mans? And the niggas is taking money out my goddamn account, man.
Yeah.
And they ain't doing nothing for me. I'm like, yo, word. I'm like, yo, word to blood, man. I'm like, yo, blood, that's some nonsense. He like, nah, man, these niggas. And so he hit him up. And it was so long ago, he couldn't even remember whether or not he got all his money back, but he know he got a piece back. But I know that they went in my brother's account and was snatching money to people, whoever Garfield was connected with. The niggas was on some.
Yeah, the internet is the con man's dream.
True. Now, Bonnet for G, I wanted to ask you earlier, you said that your brother was scammed by Garfield Reed. Is it your blood brother?
Yeah, my blood brother. Not no fake.
And it's good for the record, you know, because they're gonna say, "Oh, that's gossip, that's old news." But we
Nah,
have another
that
testimony.
ain't gossip. That's my blood brother.
No, I'm
You know
saying this is what they're gonna, you know, they like to say, "Oh, that's gossip and that's old news," you know, those whack talking points that they have. But we have another testimony of another person who says that a family member was scammed by Garfield, and there's several people who have said, or it was reported by 7 different people, that Garfield Reed has scammed different people. And you know, it's funny, Bonnet for G, when you said it was so long ago, you know, your brother doesn't even remember if he got all his money back. It reminds me of Doggy Diamonds, who was talking with Garfield. Garfield was like, "Oh, no, it's not a contract, that's whatever." I mean, he sounded so ridiculous.
Yeah, he sounded retarded.
and his friend was paying like $50 a month, you know. So the amount is so huge. Like, you know, how long is it gonna take? What kind of business is that?
Oh, that's for the record. So are you going to talk about that, or you don't give it them? Oh, there's no the information. I want to stick with the information. You whole ass hooker. People being scammed. Many people have been scammed.
This is YouTube. People are safe behind the internet. That's why I say I don't deal with trolls. You're just doing it because it's, and then another guy clicks the link every single day to go over there and talk about another man. So you got a man who pressed the live button, woke up in the morning.
Are you talking about Killer B? Are you talking about Killer B? Well, he's going to be free to speak.
To talk about a man for 2 hours, finds another man.
Talk about child molesters, talking about scammers, talking about liars. You know what I'm saying? So that the children can be safe, so that women can be safe, so that men cannot lose the hard-earned money that they're working for. You get money by double-crossing your man and giving information to somebody else. And many other ways maybe. I do the 9 to 5. I work full-time. Many people work full-time. We cannot afford to be scammed. We work too hard for that.
And to sit up there and come on there with him and talk about another man for 2 hours. Who cares? Where's the information?
So people getting scammed is not information? People being convicted of child molestation is not information, even when we have the paperwork? So information is what? It's just the Bible? It's just the ancient texts that are thousands of years old? What's going on today is not information? Africa Bambaataa has a brand new case. A brand new case. That's not information. There was a protest in New York, March 27th. Layla Wills wrote a whole report about the child molestation within the hip hop world with Africa Bambaataa. That's not information. Have you ever raped somebody in your life? Have you ever raped somebody in your life? It's not an accusation, it's just a question, because from my experience, people who don't care about child molesters and rapists, people who get in their feelings, agitated, aggravated when you criticize rapists, sometimes they've done some stuff in their past, or they have some good friends or family members who done some stuff in their past.
And it gets addictive. That type of behavior, it becomes addictive. So, you know, family, I go over there, I log on in, I hit it, and before I can say anything, he's all like, "Do you think it's okay for to sign up to sit up there and talk about my daughter? And sit up there and say the thing that he said about my daughter?" I said, "Dude, I don't get involved in YouTube beefs. That's between you and him."
Let's show it again. Let's show it again. How come I don't see it? Courtesy. Professional courtesy. Okay, let me go to the community timeline. I don't even know why I don't see it. Professional courtesy video is not showing anymore. Oh, I don't know. Dang. I didn't receive any message that the video was removed, so what's going on? Well, never mind. Never mind. I'm gonna waste too much time with this.
Click, kick me off. See?
But indeed, it was like, yeah, and he was on the panel when the dude was saying he doesn't give a F about my daughter. I wanted to play, but then, you know.
See, family, this is what I'm talking about, family. What you finna do? Get
I like the imitation, but my French accent, I don't mind.
the Thule.
So when you disagree with people, you have to go to the extreme and grab a burner and let it pop. It's either you don't say jack or you let it pop. I don't know where those talking points are coming from, man.
We've been addressed all this
Sounds like Gish Galloping to me.
stuff that you mentioning about Sarnetta and the people that's over there.
You address him watching what looks like porn when the child is sitting on the father's lap. You address him scamming, showing Astro Crazy's video. He said himself that it cost $25 and he was sending them for $10, $15, $10. And he said, Astro Crazy, stop calling my phone, asking me if I sell your tape. No, I ain't selling your tape. And he's holding the tape in his hand. You talk about those child molesters. Oh, you talked about JJ beating on his wife, though, didn't you, hooker?
I don't fuck with no Mighty Hebrew. I don't fuck with that nigga.
Did I say y'all messing with him? But you surely ain't criticizing him.
I don't fuck with Tazariak outside of that debate.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
As a people, I hate Africans because of what they did to my people.
Are you FBA? You can't criticize that? And what about MLK? I don't need to play it. I'm sure you heard it. MLK is a bitch. You agree with that? Man, they can insult the dead. It's all good. You criticize scammers and child molesters, you get the criticism and the disrespect.
He ain't. Matter of fact, Tazariot didn't do anything. He didn't break any law.
He didn't do anything. Look, man, did I say that he broke any law? But he surely said live on his own platform that he financially supports the ICPK member who was found guilty of child molestation.
Are you accused of molesting your wife's niece, who is your niece through marriage?
I have no recollection of that. You would have to inform me of what you're talking about. I have no recollection of that.
Okay, I will be able to one day. So I have my third question. Captain Tazariot, do you have a homie that's in prison right now for child molestation that you support financially?
Yes.
But I thought you were against child molestation and those that are molesters to children.
I am against child molestation and those that molest children.
So why are you supporting this person, but you speak ill against others that have a love for people that have been just accused of child molestation?
Okay, I'll answer your question very easily. When I was at both cases of both trials, the evidence that they had, they gave the brother a lie detector test, which he passed. They tested the sister for the young girl, rather, whether her hymen was broke because he was accused of molesting her. Her hymen was not broke. A hymen, for those that don't know, a hymen is something that they use to test to see if the woman's or the child's virginity has been broken or anything like that. There was information that she said that she gave, which she then retracted. So the first case that they did was thrown out. The second case, they did not want to answer to. The jury was hung on it, and the judge did not want to release them until they came up with an answer, and then they came up with a guilty verdict. So from observing the case, if he was guilty of the crime, I would in no way support the brother. But from the evidence of the case, from the testimonies of him as well as the individuals involved, he was not guilty, even though he was found guilty.
Wow, so he was not guilty, even though he was found guilty, but you speak ill against someone else that is not guilty, but they say he was guilty. So I have a question. This brother that you support, does he have children?
Yes.
And if so, do you ever say to those children, you have a father that's a child molester?
No, I don't.
Well, why do you do that to others that have a love for Dr. Malachi Z. York Ill and mock his children of him being a quote-unquote so-called child molester, and you speak for supporting him?
Then the Puerto Rican dude, Kataza, we've seen his father. I haven't seen his mother, but I was told some people showed the picture of his mother. And when people got to see that both the father and mother are more Edomites, more descendants of Esau, Zayek said, well, I'm not going to debate them. You don't care? You don't mind that they financially support someone who was found guilty of child molestation? And there were 2 cases. He managed to beat 1 case. You don't mind? Oh, well, he passed a lie detector test. So it's all good. So the Puerto Rican dude, living La Vida Loca, looks like he's the one who played that shut the up. But you probably don't mind because, you know, we have you on tape cutting somebody a big lip at your heat. You have a problem with big lips?
What you bringing Tazariak up for over there? Like, y'all, a lot of these YouTube niggas is weird. It's just weird.
I wasn't weird when I invited you to defend yourself against Reggie and you came on. I wasn't weird then. when I made a video say that you have my support after the Pastor Bennett debate. When you bounce, I wasn't weird then, was I?
I can't get
all the other times you came on my panel, I wasn't weird then. But I have a situation with Sa, and you're feeling like a biatch. Strange. Over another man. You're saying all this because of another man, which shows how bitch-made you are.
Get the attention of another man the way that I want him to pay attention.
You said it yourself, another man.
To me, I'm gonna do video after video after video after video.
You bitch ass hooker, you've been making videos about so many damn people, man. Actually, let's have a look, man. And this dude is so funny, man. This dude is so funny. Now, so let's make it larger. Here's Garfield Reed. Here that's talking about Lex Vortex offers a pseudo killers, cold-blooded, whatever. Here's Big Chief Topcast. Now you're talking about Abos people. Here Garfield Reed again. Garfield Reed again. Garbage Field. Oh, that's decorum. That's not beef tube. Here you reach 2,000 subs. Congratulations. Here you talked about the Zayak and Shakka Ahmose debate. You have the right to. Abos again here. All the Abos people again. All right. Garfield Reed again. Naftali displays Crank Yanker scholarship. Bobby Brown Joe displays Thirst whatever scholarship. What is it? Thirst Trap? Thirst Trap scholarship. That's decorum, you know. So obviously you were talking about somebody there. Here, what did it say? Reggie displays accurate scholarship. And Elder Yara gets beat up by MVP. So you know you're addressing Elder Yara. Here's who? Pastor Bennett, right? Here, Garfield Reed is a Christian apologist. So damn, you're talking about some people. You're talking about some people. Right? Morning Coffee, JJ7000, Bobby Brown. So we know who Bobby Brown is. That's JJ7000. All right. The Zaryak proves what? Liquor store scholarship. All right, that's decorum. That's not beef tube. Okay. G-Man agrees to be a slave. What the hell? All right. Morning Coffee. G-Man has a Christian meltdown. Meltdown. All right. The historical Essenes Hood Booger scholarship. All right. Pastor Bennett, source up. Okay. JJ7000. When hating goes bad. Okay. Pastor Bennett displays Jesus is my homie scholarship. All right. Another one. Pastor Bennett displays Jesus is my homie scholarship. One is 1 hour long, 1 hour and 20 minutes. The other one is 3 hours and 47 minutes. You in here saying, oh, we talk about another man for 2 hours. That one was 3 hours and 47 minutes. Now, Cube displays what? Alcoholic scholarship. Oh, that's decorum. That's not beef tube. Here you have the picture of the I don't even want to say the dude's name. The Say What You Like scholarship. Okay, that's not beef tube. That's decorum. Okay. I mean, I could go on, but I guess I proved my case by now. All right. Let's continue with this, man.
Video after video after video after video on him. I can go over there to Cube's channel. He got 1,000 videos of me up over there. 15 views, 20 views, 30 views. Nobody paying attention to that shit. You go to Shaka's channel, he had 300 views, 200 views. Nobody care, dude.
Oh, nobody cares. All right, okay, no problem.
So you gonna keep clapping at Sonetta, and then when he clap.
Damn, man, yes. So what? We're beefing. He lied on me, he lied on other people. Did you know that he talked about my mom and dad? But you don't care anyway.
Back all of a sudden you want to play victim.
So maybe it's the part there, but maybe we're gonna hear more. When he clap back, you're gonna play victim. You heard me talk about his daughter? You heard me say that he's feeling on his daughter? And do I look like I'm playing victim? But you, if you're a brother, you ain't gonna be a bitch ass when saying job, because I played when Robin was there. He labeled me a bitch. I first put the comment on the screen. You didn't say job. And when I said you're the bitch, guys, you're a bitch ass fucking sucker, man. You're a hooker. You're a whore.
You gonna play victim.
That's funny. All right. We'll see.
Yo, these YouTube niggas, I swear to God, like, yo, it's like, they weird. I ain't know most of them was this corny.
Corny? Oh, the corny guy, you remember? Like, what's his name? Michael B. Jordan, right? The actor in Creed 2, Creed 3.
I didn't know they was this corny. Every day he does a video on Sonetta.
Goddamn, man. Take his stuff out of your mouth, man. Dang, take it out of your mouth. Did he pay you to do that, man?
Every day. It is every single day. A video on Sonetta, a video on Sonetta, a video on Sonetta, a video.
Child molesters, scammers. Child molesters, scammers. People who sexually abuse children. People who sexually abuse women. People who steal money. Don't try to reduce this to one guy. That's weak. That's some hooker shit.
Video on Sonetta. A video on Sonetta. Oh, I'm going to go live about Sonetta. I'm tired of shit. I'm tired of this.
Come on, man. Stop thinking, man. You receiving text messages or something? You receiving emails? People dictating what you have to say?
It's evident, dude. You mad because you got beat up over there. Sonetta said, yo, you came over here to discuss the Hebrew narrative with this man.
Bitch ass, hooker ass, whore, monkey, motherfucking piece of shit. Chris MVP Harris, you. Sonetta, there was no debate. There was no topic. You hooker ass monkey. You so dumb, man. Now, I didn't know you were that dumb, but maybe you're pretending. There was no topic. All those talking points don't work. That's some OnlyFans Mika type of rhetoric, man. Man, you're so happy to be in that crowd that you losing your values and dignities and dignity and character, and you're repeating some weak talking points. There was no topic. You didn't see that Sonetta was biased. You didn't see how he let the dude cut me off all the time. And if I would interject, oh, let him speak. You didn't see how many times he interviewed. You didn't see that. Now, you didn't see all those call summary. You didn't know about all those guys who molested women. This, all that you didn't see. You didn't see all this scamming. You in America, you didn't know about all that. I'm in another continent. I knew about all that. But you didn't see either how Hassan was. You didn't notice he was seeking revenge. I mean, you were in your feelings over-chinching as well. And the first video, indeed, when I addressed the dude, Scam Cheddar, it was, Sonetta in his feeling gossiping about chinching. Man, you ridiculous, man. My art is a bird. In the Maxims of Ptahhotep, it says, suppress your woman. I have attestation in that book that it cost me $700 to get, that it shows attestation of Moses and Miriam in a hieroglyphic. And your hook-ass bitch-made fucking monkey is in here saying that the dude beat me. Being pseudo is how you beat people. Calling Martin Luther King a bitch is how you beat people. Saying that he celebrates the death of Africans is how you beat people, you hook-ass monkey piece of shit. Oh, bloody hell, man. Such a low-life, trick-ass, buster-ass. You're a buster, man.
You over here talking about something completely different. We not getting into that. And you just want to talk about this man's cousin in jail.
Oh, that's his cousin? You see, when they talk, are you going to say it was taken out of context? So this is Tazariak's cousin who is in jail. It makes sense if he financially supports him, you know, because some people, it's like family over everything. I talked about Creed. There's a movie, I think it's a Tyler Perry movie. The woman who played Adonis Creed's mother, you know, Rashad, I forgot the family name. She plays the mother of a young guy. I mean, we don't know it's her son. She has a friend, you know, she's mature. And then she meets a young guy, and the young guy marries her. Some of you may have seen the movie. I mean, you know, he romances her, and she's happy. She's feeling young again. She's getting her groove back like Stella. And then when they're married, you know, she goes home and he's having sex with another girl. And he's like, man, that's it, man. I got it, man. You know, if you want me to go, like, give me half. I mean, I'm paraphrasing. So at one point, she can't take it anymore, you know, because he lets her know, man, I did all that, you know what I'm saying, just to get married with you. And, you know, that's it. That was my plan. So she hits him with something, some baseball bat or some wooden stick or whatever. And then she calls her friend. Her friend's acting like she's going to help her out or whatever. We thought the guy was dead, but he wasn't dead. But come to find out, that was her mother. You know what I'm saying? Everything for the family. She cared for her son all the way. So now, brothers and sisters, at least we learned something new. Chris MVP Harris said that the guy who went to prison, I don't even know if he's still in prison, but we've played the tape so many times. That's Tazariak's cousin. I'm sure Tazariak's going to be very happy at your revelation.
Tazariak looking at you like, what the fuck?
Tazariak brought the dude, the rapper's name. And I mentioned the fact that he came on my video, on my channel, to leave a comment. All right? But you hook-ass monkeys are very skilled of avoiding the child molestation, and you want to label it gossiping.
What that got to do with me because I sent my cousin some money?
Oh, he said it again. What does it have to do because I sent my cousin some money? Dang. Now, it's not a slip of the tongue when you say it twice in a row, man. That is Tazariak's cousin. All right, according to Chris MVP Harris. He's surely reliable. He does decorum. He does decorum.
You digging into people's, you bringing up stuff that, like, what? It's his cousin. It's his family.
Dang. Brothers and sisters, let me look at the chat, man. Let me see the reactions. It's his cousin. It's his family. How did you know? How did you know, Chris? How did you know? You knew all along? Oh my! I want, if you know and you're in Florida, in New York, they must know about that. I get it now. I get it now. And I did not even have the tape of the dude saying he has no recollection of that. So Tazariak and Sa probably got on the phone. Oh, he's going to dig up. People giving information. He may find out. Let's do something. Let's do something. Oh, it makes sense now. It makes sense now. Okay. That backfired. The plan didn't work. You guys are agitated now. That's his family, so what? Because that's his family, then he's cool. What he did is cool. Are you going to criticize? How do you feel about the dude being in jail, found guilty in a court of law for child molestation? Would you even criticize? You hook-ass Chris? That's why everybody hates Chris. Because you're a bitch-ass hooker, capping for a convicted child molester. Because that's his family. My daughter is my family. My daughter did not molest anybody. She's 3 years old. And you're going to get this work.
We don't know what went down in that court case. We don't know what happened in that.
Oh, capping. ChriSnake the capper. Capping ChriSnake. Capping. We don't know what happened. He's all agitated. We don't know what happened. You better not have anything on you, man. You better not have anything on you, man. Capping so hard. He's going at me. And here he is making all these excuses. So they got it wrong. Then, but damn, you guys should just deal with the case and let it be known that he was falsely in prison. That happened to the other Hebrew guy, and that surely happened to so many people. Everybody was falsely accused. It's a conspiracy. They're down to get the Hebrew Israelites on the false charges of rape and child molestation. How old was the child? Do you know that as well? Seems you are well informed. How old was the child? How old was the child? Huh? You little piece of shit hooker.
He up here hollering about
dang, I said too much here.
Decorum. And you trying to tear down another man's channel and his money. The man, I had to agree with Sonnet on that. He says, yo, you coming after my money, my family, and my way of life over here, dog. I don't give a fuck about, excuse me, I don't give a F about none of y'all. And nobody that do that. He said, yo, he named everybody from the top to the bottom on down.
Sounds like, you agree with what he said. But for the life of me, I don't understand why I can't find that video. Professional courtesy. That deleted by mistake. It does not even appear. So I would have played it. I don't even understand why I don't see it. And I have to get ready for work. Maybe I deleted it by mistake when I took the care of editing the part where I accidentally shown the dude's phone number. Which will make me regret doing that, but I would have done that anyway. That's not how I get down. I don't understand why I don't see it. But maybe I played the clip the other stream. Oh, by the way, for the record, I can show this for people who haven't seen that.
Nobody getting his information out. Nobody look at me right quick. I think I squad crazy. This message is for you. I squad don't like nobody getting his information out. I squad don't like nobody getting his information out. I squad don't like nobody getting his information out. But this is the wrong information in this street. This right here belongs to all of us, man. I squad crazy. Stop calling me, asking me if I'm selling your tape. Hell no, I ain't selling your tape. I squad crazy. Stop calling me.
You can see the dude holding the tape of Ashwekwezi and say, hell no, I ain't holding. I ain't sending your tape.
He has pedophiles on his roster. He up here hollering about decorum. And you trying to tear down another man's channel and his money. The man, I had to agree with Sonnet on that. He says, yo, you coming after my money, my family, and my way of life over here, dog. I don't give a fuck about, excuse me, I don't give a F about none of y'all. And nobody that do that. He said, yo, he named everybody from the top to the bottom on down. I had to agree. He has pedophiles on his roster. He has pedophiles over there. He has pedophiles over there. Family, he has pedophiles. Who? Who's been convicted of pedophilia?
Am I dreaming? The dude just said that's his cousin. Desire said it out of his own mouth.
Polite, if let's say Polite is innocent, he could be a partial victim. You know, maybe he broke up with the girl. Who knows, you know, what happened in that instance. But the only true victim is that girl. So I think that's what we need.
And I think that's being a hypocrite because you have a member of ISUPK who was locked up for child molestation, for rape, or whatever it is, and y'all still support him. Here it is, Polite have not been found guilty, and y'all wouldn't support him. See the double standard?
What
you have a member
standard?
in ISUPK, which y'all support him financially. You put money on his books. But Polite have not been found guilty, and y'all already.
This how I know you taking a strong. This how I know you take a strong position of Polite's innocence, regardless of waiting till the verdict come, because you keep bringing up the same exact thing, even though I've explained the position dozens of times. How many times do I have to explain the same exact position? So in that instance, the brother took a lot of.
Even if you explain it, it still remains the same, though, Captain.
No,
you still support
what remains the same?
Guilty.
But what remains the same, though?
That he was found guilty.
Definitely was found guilty. But he also
Polite was not found guilty.
I'm not saying don't support him, though. Right.
Brother, you said if the brother come on my channel, you done.
Wait.
And you know you got me, man. You got me. I said, all right, brother.
That's right. What?
Yeah. Sanella said, all right, brother. And Chris MVP Harris is here saying who? We're seeing the quote summary of the Mighty Hebrew. Sanella said, yeah, he did that. Everybody knows it. I played it before already.
Just show the record.
You fucking piece of shit, whore-ass hooker monkey. Does Zayak said it out of his own mouth? Would he lie on his cousin? Just show the record now. Maybe you have eyesight problem. People have memory loss problems, and then maybe they have eyesight problem as well. Just show the record. This bitch weak talking point. He's repeating verbatim what that bitch Sanella says. He says that about Nikki, like we're gonna show a tape of Nikki and him getting busy or something. He was like he didn't know who Nikki was, but now he knows who she is now. Remembers that she was in the same building. Just show the record. Hook ass monkey, bitch ass, Chris MVP Harris. Mighty Hebrew, I played. He said, show it to the people. I'm giving the number. 7 analyses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 analyses. Right? What does he say? First Judicial District of Pennsylvania Court Summary. You happy? Show the paperwork. Show the record. What does he say here? Rape. Bitch ass Chris MVP Harris. What does he say here? Involuntary deviant sexual intercourse. Guilty for both of those charges. Bitch ass MVP Harris. What does he say here? Aggravated indecent assault. Guilty. Bitch ass MVP Harris. Here we have the statutory. Oh, she was 15, he was 17. Here we have indecent assault and corrupting minor. So those two, I would say, will go. Corrupting minor and statutory rape. I couldn't understand if they go together. Some people may say, well, indecent assault as well. Mighty Hebrew seems to say that rape also, you get hit with that automatically. But what about the involuntary deviant sexual intercourse? Man, such a biatch. He's such a biatch. He's such a biatch.
And V. Bennett know where to go down with his ass if he get caught talking that type of greasy ass shit in the streets. He already know what happens to them type of dudes.
V. Bennett?
He already know. These niggas be knowing what they doing wrong. He know if he get caught talking greasy like that, talking about another man's business like that behind their back.
Talking about another man's business? Behind their back? I was talking to the dude. He brought up the rapper's name. And then, I said, well, actually, he came on and, he didn't deny it. I forgot exactly what I said verbatim. You know what I'm saying? Behind their back. Now, but what are you saying here? Talking about another man's business. Chris MVP Harris is literally capping for a convicted child molester. I never thought I'd see the day. I never thought I'd see the day. You know, Asamka didn't have that approach at all. But Chris, he want to be so good with Sa that, you know, he took it to another level.
See, I've been real nice towards you, dog. You ain't even got a bachelor's. I dare you to come forward now, my nigga, and show everybody that fake ass bachelor's degree that you showed me, or I'll bring it forth. You don't have a bachelor's degree, my nigga. I cap for your ass over there on Brother Shaka's channel, but I won't cap for your ass no more.
So you're a piece of shit, hooker ass, monkey ass, Chris MVP Harris. You can talk about somebody's degree, but we cannot talk about somebody who was convicted for child molestation. Where's that rule? Where's that rule coming from?
All day on air, he know what happened to him. He wouldn't be wherever he from. He wouldn't be if he was in California. He wouldn't be fucking with no rolling 20s, no Crenshaw Mafia, no rolling 60s. He wouldn't be doing none of that on air every day.
Well, for your information, bitch ass Chris MVP Harris, when Sanetta tried to, you know, reconcile with WAC 100, WAC 100 and the other Bloods, they talked about it. They talk about the fact that there's some convicted pedophile on that channel. You ain't going to say Jack to WAC 100 or his homies. And Sanetta didn't make any videos saying, you know, anything about WAC 100's family members, children, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You guys are basically trying to insinuate that, hey, if you talk about this, we're going to put hands on you. You're going very far capping for a child molester. You're a bitch-ass monkey motherfucker, man. That's what the fuck you are. And I take back the motherfucker. It's not directed at anybody's mother. It's a profanity. When you use that, you don't really think about disrespecting the person's mother. It came out like that, so I take that back. You know, I don't know anything about the dude's family members, you know, for the record, you know what I'm saying?
With another dude, because he know what happened to him. He know the consequences that's going to come after him. Man, hey, look, don't let that Charleston Whitehead shit fool y'all, family. Don't let it fool y'all. When Charleston Whitehead goes live and talks the shit that he be doing, when he go out in public, he got about 30.
Well, Charleston White, you know, I talked about the fact, and I played a video that he's on tape saying that, you know, he took that. You know what I'm saying? I forgot exactly the word that he used, but I was, you know, we had a conversation with one brother who was like, well, you know, he's copying, he's just, you know, he doesn't mean it. But at the end, it's like, no, you know, I mean, dang. I ain't down with Charleston White, man, because himself is on tape. You know, the camera is rolling. I don't think he realized that, man. But, oh, man. But anyway, Chris is going everywhere. Everywhere. Crips and Bloods, Crenshaw Mafia, Charleston White. That's his family member. That's his cousin. So what? Show the paperwork. Oh, my goodness. Capping like, man. I call him Mr. Capman or something.
He have 50 bodyguards with him. He ain't solo. That's an act. He know he can't go to Chicago acting like that, saying what he said about King Von. He know he can't do that. Talking about he'll be there. Yeah, with police escorts and bodyguards all around you. He know he ain't going up in California where Nipsey Hussle was murdered at. He know he ain't going in that hood. He knows it. But they can get the power of YouTube make him seem real hard and tough, don't it? So enough of that. Enough of that. That's corny. All that shit corny. So I go on there and I say, hey man, I don't really get involved in YouTube beefs. You know what old boy do? Kick me off. Peace. I guess I know where you stand at then. I was just gonna ask you why you got my name in the title. You didn't want to hear the answer. That's what it really was. Because at the end of the day, which lets us know you still watching Sanetta. Because you saw it. Sanetta took the video down. You watched it.
Well, even if I watched, so what? Now, for the record, you know, people can see when I'm live streaming, people tell me, oh, he's talking about you, he's talking about us, he's talking about this. And I go in there and get a glimpse of it. you know. But he watching. He took the video down. So what? He said what he said. It's recorded. But you know how he's laughing? He took the video down because that bitch ass Christian VP Harris does that. He makes live streams, he says stuff, and then he removes it. Just like he did with Konso and many other people. But no, gotcha. All right.
Why Smash Rockwell in there? He wasn't even on the panel yesterday.
You need backup or something? He's free to say what he wants or not say what he wants. It's on him. That was a professional courtesy.
It's just weak at this point. You watching? Oh, he said this about me. I'm going to go live about him. Lex Vortex, you be watching. Nah, man, that Metronetta fake, dog. F that. That's my D. Key my ASS. Enough of all that. We not doing that over here no more. We're not doing it. No trolls allowed. If you in the back chat and I see that you a troll and you don't have nothing to say intelligent, I'm not going to let you on. If JJ comes over here, I'm not going to let everybody pile up on him and bandwagon him all day. We're not doing no intellectual browbeating 24/7 over here.
He addressed the JJ stuff. He gave the information to Sai and was paid $400 or promised $400 according to Killer B. But we know he talked about JJ many of times. Then they make up, then they beef again, then they make up, then beef again. You know what I'm saying? Somebody in the chat wrote, once a Hebrew Israelite, always a Hebrew Israelite, man. I mean, you know, he used to be a Hebrew Israelite, so I wonder what he has done, what he has seen, and what he has covered, what he has capped for.
Causes echo chambers. I'm not doing that. If you don't have anything intelligent to say to the person without insulting him, I'm not letting you on the panel. Don't even hit the link. Don't even hit it. I wouldn't care if all I'm getting back to getting is 25 views per video. I'm not doing it. I have to draw the line. It's weak. Pseudo killers in the dark side would have been dope as hell. Quite personally, I felt like the pseudo killers would have crushed a lot of it. I'm just trying to have fun with it. Raise the level. Have some fun. You can't get something from nothing. That goes against the law of nature itself. There's my argument. So family, let's get down to it now. So yesterday, Garfield Reed goes live with Sonetta. Or Sonetta, I can tell Sonetta's health is getting back to where he wants it to be at. He's going outside, he's grabbing. And I have that beautiful bean footage.
All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I got to get ready for work. I'm going to download the part that is of interest. And it won't be a live stream, it will be a video. And I'm going to keep the same title so we can see if he's going to flag it. You know, we can see if he's going to flag it. I'll be interested to see if he's going to flag it, to see how he gets down. He cannot take the heat. But man. It is the Zodiac's cousin. See you later, alligators.